a ticket.
Wake up, Lincoln.
Come on, it's 6 o'clock. Rise and shine, rise and shine.
It's time for Early Break, brought to you by Sandhills Global, live from Lincoln, America. Here's Jake Sorensen.
Did seem kind of meh.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
Surprisingly good.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
I want to buy a couple ducks. I'm bringing 2 ducks to the office.
This is Early Break.
Good morning. Happy Thursday to you, Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch on Early Break. Are we in need of a rain call this morning? It stopped raining by mid-morning yesterday.
It's still a call.
I'm just curious if it's needed at all.
Rain call.
All right.
The reason I bring it up is it kind of was raining here during the show,
And then
all of a sudden we left the show, and it was
This-
an epic downpour.
Deluge.
Yes. So it's more southeast part of the state. I know a lot of other places of the state did not get any. So
It was not a statewide torrent.
Statewide, did not go South Dakota
Like
to
the
Kansas,
previous day.
like the previous day.
When it was a statewide torrent.
Statewide, yes.
Torrential statewide rainfall.
Except for Hallam.
that Hallam somehow skirted.
Still got to see what happened with the radar and
Yeah.
everything. But Hallam didn't get any rain somehow.
Towns on both sides of it got an inch, and Hallam got nothing.
I'm very skeptical.
Very
just got
skeptical
rain.
of this.
We got rain, but no
Rain call,
Hallam.
a quick one if we could for the.
I like the
We're-
rain call.
We're almost taunting people, though. I know that I was texting with Candace, so they were
Oh, from
hating
Arthur, yeah.
from Arthur.
Candace?
Yes, and they got nothing, and so
Out there yesterday?
out there yesterday they got nothing, but the eastern part of the state got it from, I said, from South Dakota to Kansas. We'd like to hear a little brief update. Also, Jake tried to pull a fast one today.
Yeah.
What did I do?
It was incredible what he tried to pull. So he sees
You
me.
understand.
He
You
sees
understand
me.
his sip.
I'm slightly ahead, so he sees me.
Yeah.
So Jake walks down when he comes down from the parking ramp. He walks on the right side, which is the west side, every single day of his life. But he sees me, which means he'd have to cross in front of me,
Yeah.
and he knows I would lay on the horn.
Which you did anyways.
So he tried to sneak down the east side, like I didn't see him, and of course I
Like
see
a
him right.
sewer rat.
I
Kind of so, yes.
I see him at the intersection, and I lay on the horn.
Oh,
I just
the
shook
whole
my
way.
head saying,
Then when I came by,
I've been
I went
seen.
straight. I didn't go. I went. Laid on the horn the whole way.
that did happen.
He did.
Jake, you'd understand.
And,
Well, he read it properly. I was trying to not be seen.
He
I was
was.
in all
You
black,
saw
thought
him,
maybe,
though.
I
but
saw him.
it's the bright hair,
the periph.
You saw him.
Yes, out of the periph. And then all Jake was trying to pull a fast one on me, and that stirred me up even more.
There's like this one random tree by the Kindler Hotel that I
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
maybe he
You
didn't
know.
see me as I walked by, but oh yeah, he saw.
Yeah.
We know Bill misses nothing. You know that.
No, I know.
He misses
I know
nothing
it's
at all.
scary.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's scary.
A guy just tried to open the door. It looked like over there at the.
I see him.
Yeah,
The Hampton or the Chop
No,
House?
he's trying to get into the Chop House. I'd like to. If he got in, we would call him over here to see what he saw inside.
Yeah.
Remember how excited we got about a month ago when things were happening? There's not been one thing.
I haven't
since
seen much
then.
movement since then.
Not
Yeah.
one thing since then.
We got to have it for Bielema too.
Yeah,
Brett Bielema.
if Bielema, what if Bielema all of a sudden showed up today? Hey, I'm here for the Chop House, and we show him an empty building.
Nothing.
Yeah, we'd be embarrassed.
That'd be a
would
rough
be bad.
look. That'd be a
Yeah.
rough look for the stool.
Yeah.
Sorry, Brett. Can we go somewhere else? No.
Yeah, I mean,
you said
is
Chop House.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
We did say Chop House.
You could
So
go,
I asked him that.
You could go somewhere else.
But it's not the Chop
It
House.
wouldn't be the chop house. Wouldn't
No.
be the same.
That chop house has been sitting there for now. Is it over
2
a
years.
year?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
over a
yeah.
year for sure.
2 years?
But
You're
we
in-
got that all of a sudden electricians started showing up in there, and then things went from that to nothing.
Yeah, there was a weird moment of progress, and then that went away. So I don't know what the scoop is over there. Hopefully, it opens up at some point.
There's probably an explanation.
Well, they've changed the sign. At one point, it said opening summer 2026. Then it says opening 2026. I don't see the 2026 anymore. Does it say that? You see
We
a
bumped
sign?
back expectations.
I
of the
think they've
chop
changed the
house.
sign 3 times now.
Thanks for the coffee, by the way.
That's Connor made that.
Hey, Connor, good. Keep it going. You might have to make 2 pots sometimes.
It's weird because no
Casey and
McDonald's. menu,
Sunshine
yeah.
Band. Keep it going strong.
you can make 2 pots. I mean, if one goes
Yeah.
dry,
He's prepared.
yeah, you can fire up another one. I could too if I don't. Do you know how?
No, I could get
Well,
close.
it's very-
If you
I
put,
could teach Bill in 1 minute. how
I'm
to
gonna
make
I'm gonna
coffee.
say if you put me
What about
back,
me?
I have some.
Well, you too.
You would take a little longer. It'd be a little bit.
Remember, Connor messed it up for the whole first week he tried, though.
Yeah.
But he's rebounded from that. He's
Yeah.
fixed it, figured it out.
It took Connor a week, so I don't know if I can do it in a minute. It took Connor a week.
He
and
was
Jake
so
went through
depressed
it.
about that, too.
It can't be that hard.
It's not.
Jake, you were talking about an interesting text from your sister
I did, yeah.
that you
So,
got yesterday. Quick question on that.
yes.
Does your sister have pigment?
She's also very pale,
Is
like
she?
me. She's got dark
Dark
brown
hair,
hair,
Okay.
but she's actually more pale than I am, I would say. She would agree with that. She gets
I would.
sunburn often. So I mean, she's not albino, but because her hair is brown,
Sunburn
you know,
often?
she's got a very
She's interesting.
light
Yeah.
skin.
She's
Uh,
interesting.
Yeah, she said a
I've only met
chat
her
to
one
the
time.
she sent a chat to the family here. She's on a flight to North Carolina to see some friends for the weekend, long weekend.
Oh, girls trip.
Girls, she said the guy next to me farted 14,000 times in a 3-hour flight.
It's a lot.
It's-
It's a lot.
So I
she
followed
went
up.
14,000.
I followed up. I said, "All right, now hang on. Was this was it loud or was it smelly?" She said, "Smelly."
Yeah.
Had to cover my nose. I couldn't really hear what was going on, but it was an
Yeah.
all-flight
We've all been
affair, essentially.
We've all been there, right?
For 3 hours in a row, for
I
three
have
straight.
no, that's never happened to me. To be honest with you, it hasn't.
Well, I mean, I've
Yeah.
been on the other end. I mean,
Oh, you
On the
did
other-
it.
you've
for
been
three-
the one
you
that-
did the
not
three-
you were the
14,000,
one-
but sometimes you're. Yeah, I mean, we're humans,
Yeah.
right?
You're the one that dealt 14,000
No,
before.
not 14,000.
An ongoing
And I've
flurry.
been on the other end of it too, where you know, like, oh God,
Huh.
I feel for her. Not really. I'm sure she's fine. You just cover your nose.
The whole time. You got to just plug your nose. Like, just a
Fine.
sign. Hello,
She's
sir.
in North Carolina.
Sir.
She's fine. She's going to throw her a little bit coming from Colorado. There's humidity now.
Probably so.
Yeah.
I do see a couple texts on the rain. Not a ton
Oh,
on
yeah.
the rain.
It's on rain call.
Just less than a quarter inch in Firth from unnamed texter.
What did we get here in Lincoln? We got way more than that.
It was. Greg, do you have a report
No,
for
Greg's
us?
in Colorado. There's no voice warming. It's horrifying. He's in Colorado till Sunday.
Husker Mike says no rain in Waterloo. Must have came down to Lincoln and Beatrice,
Yeah.
apparently.
Um,
Let's see. Dustin says still no rain in Antarctica.
Like,
Very dry here.
very dry
Just
here.
Cold,
Antarctica.
cold and not rainy here in Antarctica. Thank you, Dustin. Let's see. Ben in the Twin Cities says no rain. We need some rain. Someone says I sat next to Seth after golf league last night. Got the play-by-play of hitting the eagle. It's better than you could imagine.
Oh,
What you
Yeah.
guys have thought is not as good as it actually was.
Yes.
Apparently,
well, can Seth
That's
call
from
in?
Brian.
Can Brian enlighten us at all?
Yeah, Brian can
any
call in.
any scoop there, Brian? You want to
Did
give?
Brian call in? Does he work early?
I've reached out to the director of
He can
game
work-
He does. He
wardens
does
here.
ag.
He does ag?
Yeah.
It'd be nice if he called in.
Yeah.
Or Seth. I mean, it'd be nice if Seth called
I'd like
in.
to hear the Brian or Caleb's report from that.
So we have
Seth, just a
nothing from
no-go.
East Lincoln because like there was a golf tournament at Hillcrest. It got canceled.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah, they could not press on.
yeah.
And I went for
The
a
grounds were wet.
and I
I'm
had to
sure.
walk Sugar quick after, and it was like the ditches were full of water.
Yeah, it rained.
Yeah.
Well, I see Mark and Eagle, which is getting out
Yeah.
towards
Well, how
East
much?
Lincoln. It's half an inch of rain
Yeah.
yesterday, so
I
quite a
can see
bit.
that.
Yeah.
0.6 from somebody in Lincoln. I don't know where that.
That's
at.
half. That's
Yeah.
that's what
Over
I would
a
have
half
guessed.
inch.
Yeah.
That's what I've guessed. That's what I would have guessed.
John says from rain to farts on a plane, you never know what you're going to get on early break. You're right, John.
You're right. You don't know. You don't know.
Unpredictable show. Okay. That was West Lincoln. They got 0.6 inches, by the way.
Okay.
Jay Norfolk says foggy as heck in the Norfolk and Wayne area this morning.
Hey, listen, we need to be doing a fog alert.
I did see that
that's
half the
dangerous.
states in a fog alert.
Really?
The east side fog alert this morning.
Really?
That's not good.
No, it's not good.
There's nothing worse to drive in than fog.
No,
it's
Nothing.
terrible.
I
Freaks
totally
you out.
agree.
It freaks you out.
Yeah.
Let's see. Bolt says a quarter inch of rain yesterday. I seem like it was more than that.
I know this.
It was coming down for a good hour.
There's no chance it was a quarter inch here, even in downtown.
Right here is
down.
You're
a
saying
lot.
more.
Yes, it was.
You're saying more.
Yes. I feel bad about it because with all the breakers out there that are struggling, and then Lincoln has just been pounded there's no drought here whatsoever.
Breakers are even out in the west
Yes.
area.
West area.
Well, hopefully,
yes.
hopefully they're. Yeah.
Check
the weather.
Taj says was supposed to play Omaha Country Club yesterday.
OCC.
Got rained out, played Hidden Valley instead. Those were some slightly different golf courses. They are.
Yeah.
I'm not taking a shot at Hidden Valley, but it's not OCC.
Matter of fact, I'd rather be at the Valley. That's more me.
Hidden Valley. Where is that?
That's like 100 and something in Pine Lake.
Yeah.
120, 100.
It's still open.
They've redone it.
It's still open.
Oh, they've redone it. It's
Lot
of
the
the best course in Lincoln.
There's one that's
I'll push back on that, but it's a course, and it's they have a lot of golf tournaments there, a lot of scrambles at Hidden Valley. So it's a more cost effective, I think, rate than other courses.
good to know.
They embrace the scrambles.
And
Good to know.
anyone at Hidden Valley have any interest in our scramble? In the ticket we have the Pender
one.
Olson Open. But is anybody here we're doing locally also?
Would we do something in addition to the Pinter Scramble?
We could do one.
Yes, because that's northeast Nebraska. We got to do it in Lincoln as well. The Pender Open is a staple. That's a tradition now. It's gonna be annual.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you this right now. Joel Bruns of Bruns Beef in Pender is next year. They're doing steak sandwiches.
For
the
that.
meal.
Did you see his face?
So the meal.
You see his face?
The meal is going to be a grilled steak sandwich right there.
How's that sound, Sip?
How's that?
You're kidding me.
Joel reached out.
We're already
Classmate.
planning.
Yes, already
Steak
planning.
sandwich.
Yes. Glenn and Gavin check on with Joel today to make sure we confirm that to lock that down. But I know it's been mentioned and it is locked down. Just make sure we tell Joel how much we appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
I think you appreciate this YouTube chat. Husker Skull Duggery. It's a long name. Husker Skull Duggery says a half inch around the corner from the old studio, 48th and R.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
That's a great feeling.
Check in the old place.
What corner? Which corner?
I don't know. Are you at work, Husker Skull, or are you at a?
What's that? What is that right behind there? Is like a Office Max or
it's Office Max.
Is it Office Max?
Yeah, it's Office Max.
Yeah.
Max.
Right there.
That's where he is.
He's probably at Office Max
he's
right
working
now.
there.
There's a pawn shop there.
There's a pawn shop. Could be a pawn shop
right around the corner.
Yes. Could be the daycare. Could be.
Maybe it's the daycare.
Could be Raising Cane's on the other side of the street.
That hotel that was getting built.
It's built.
Yeah, that's built.
It is built. It is built. Yeah.
That hotel is rolling.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those interesting hotels that's kind of built back off the road.
you have to seek
not
that
built
one
on
out
the road.
for sure. No.
Well, it's not dead set on 40. Is that 48? Yeah.
Bolt says, whatever happened to the tournament you want to have at Jim Agger? That's going to happen. Do you want to hit drivers in the golf course? Do you want to hit irons?
Whatever
If it's irons, we can do Agger. But it's all about what do you want to hit.
After we played a real course, I'm more oriented toward a real course.
Yeah, I feel the same.
Yeah, also, probably, with Hidden, also, this probably, I don't want to get into it, think that it's like a major deal, but I think you can get a beer at the Valley.
Oh, you sure could.
And I don't think Egger you can get or even have one. Isn't
it's
city operated? I think we would get.
But the city courses do sell beer.
That's true.
Yeah.
If you go to Holmes or Pioneer or Mahoney, they're selling a lot of beer there.
Okay. Yeah.
I believe
Connor,
Jim
Agger
Agger does sell beer.
Do they?
I think
Connor
they do.
knows. He works at
He works at
Pioneers.
Pioneers.
That's a city course. Right?
Speaking of which, what happened to our beer guy? Remember beer?
Was that Marty?
We used to have someone that.
Wow, snorted.
Yeah.
Marty from Gretna?
Yeah, from Gretna. Yeah.
I texted about that like 2 weeks ago. I said, whatever happened to
Are
Marty?
you sure
Marty
his name is
changed
Marty?
job-
Yeah, it's Marty. It's 100% Marty.
Did Marty change jobs? Because Marty used to drop beer off for us.
He did.
And then Marty
right.
disappeared. Is he listening to 1620 or something?
I don't know where
now?
Marty went.
I'm not positive.
It's
his name is
Marty.
Marty.
His name was Marty. I'm 1,000% on that.
Is it Marty T? Would it be
I don't know what his last name was. All I know is that he hooked us up with some supply, and I had stopped by the shop one time. He like loaded me up with all sorts of stuff on the way back from Gretna.
Yeah.
I don't have a Marty in my phone other than Martin.
It's not your brother Marty.
Right. I don't have I have a Marty T. That's the one that's weird. It's a 515 number. That could be Marty Terrell, who's found himself in some issues. But
Not sure who that is, but
he's a radio guy
was
in Des Moines. What?
I thought his name was Marty.
I don't think it's Marty.
Well, now we're really a bind then.
now we're looking for someone
Right.
in Gretna.
I ran into him with tricks at a stop one time, like one of those quick stops, and he identified himself as a breaker and sent me home with a bunch of liquor.
Yes.
And then you sent me over to him. He also did the same thing to me.
Yeah. So who I think it's really embarrassing that I don't remember your name, but you know who you
It's
are.
been a couple of years. Yeah, he'll understand.
Yeah.
A couple of years, and you were driving around with Trixie.
Well, I mean, I had to pick her up from the airport.
Oh.
Yeah. From the Omaha airport.
Easy trip home.
Yeah.
Wet Blanket says maybe he stopped giving you gifts because you didn't know what his name was.
Pretty bad.
We knew it back then, and we forgot. We didn't save the number.
Did you meet him? Did you actually meet him?
Yeah, I did meet
I'm
him.
just trying to get him to be.
I met him,
And you forgot his name too.
I thought it was Marty.
Trying to see if he's going to be a sponsor for the Pender Open. So that's what I was trying to.
Well, if maybe he still listens, it's possibly moved.
Yeah.
There's a whole range.
If your name's not Marty, we know you're the guy at the Gretna liquor store, essentially.
Yeah, you met
the
me.
main one.
Yeah.
On the way to Tiburon golf course.
Okay,
that's him.
very confusing. But I can remember him. I remember what he looks like. If he appeared in that window, I'd know him.
Does he look like Phil Steele?
No.
Okay, good.
No, he doesn't.
That'd be my basis right there.
No, I can't think. There's not a really strong look-alike. Keep going. Is there any more rain call?
Gorilla Bear says, "Is Sipple eating again on the air?" Yes, he was.
He was.
He did have.
I just had a little bit of a.
Not a little bit. He had an entire Pop-Tart, a giant, not homemade Pop-Tart.
Yeah, there's nothing left in that.
Yeah.
Those things you can eat because they don't crunch.
Do the rolls crunch at all?
No. All right. Any more rain call?
I just see 0.45 inches, 27th in Sheridan yesterday.
27th, that's your area, right?
No,
No.
not even close.
Paul
Not
says he
even
got
close.
just shy of an inch, 0.9 inches at Northeast 27th in Fletcher.
See, I just knew these numbers seemed low from what I saw.
I need
saw
downtown numbers.
It was a
Of course,
quick
you
deluge.
You don't cancel an entire golf tournament off of a quarter inch of rain.
Jake, help
doesn't
with
happen.
that.
I don't know.
Rained at exactly the wrong time for a daytime golf.
That is correct. It did.
The exact wrong time, right before it would start.
Got a good text. Someone, maybe Marty got fired for giving away so much free beer,
Maybe.
free liquor.
Yeah, I said liquor. It was beer.
It was just beer. It was just beer.
It's
100%.
beer liquor. Doesn't it fall under isn't it liquor?
Well, it's a liquor store, but he provided us with beer.
Yeah,
Beer.
he didn't send me home with Jack. It was
No.
it was beer.
Beer.
That's how I remember it.
He let me pick and choose what I wanted to. It was crazy.
Yeah, your experience was different.
I didn't ask for that. I said, hey,
He did like a walkabout. Jake did through the place and just picked up what he wanted.
That's essentially what happened. He said, hey, whatever you want. I said, are you serious? He's whatever you want. And so
was he delivering at that time?
I think no. He came back. I texted him because you gave me his number. You have his number. He gave it to me.
Yeah, we just got to figure out.
He was like coaching baseball practice. He came back to make sure.
That's right. He came back. He left the
took care
team.
of me.
He left the team.
did.
He left the team. He's the only coach, and he left the team.
He left
said,
the
"Hey,
team
run
to
a
come
couple
back.
laps. Run a couple laps and hit some fly balls.
I'll be back in a half hour.
I'll be back in a half hour. I gotta get some beer to Jake.
We got to figure this out.
I thought it was
And the
Marty.
name it's possible it was.
What's
think
the
it
name
was.
of the liquor store?
I don't know.
It's not oh,
Well, it's a,
Distributor, whatever.
he doesn't run a liquor.
you're right. You're right.
He does not run a liquor. He distributes.
You are correct. We went to a place he distributed to, and he allowed that product to go
Okay.
to me.
Because I ran
And
into
I think
him.
he paid the store for that. He said, "What do you put on our tab or what we owe?"
I ran
the
into
store?"
him on an interstate quick stop, and he had.
See,
he
our
was
memories
hauling-
are coming back here.
My memory is pretty good from the start. And he was hauling it in. He was hauling it in on a 2-wheeler.
Yeah.
A
dolly.
dolly.
A dolly
Sorry.
system.
Yeah, dolly.
I tell you, when those guys whip in with cases of beer on a dolly, They're dudes.
100%.
It's right up there with the person that used to fix the jukebox.
Yeah.
And exchange the records out.
Yeah, he's a dude. I can scroll through my phone.
Most people saying the same thing. Listen, Marty's probably not there because he gave you all the free beer. That is possible. We haven't seen him for a couple of years, so that's very much so in play. We hope he's still working and employed there or somewhere happily. But
so we're looking for a guy that we don't know his name, and we've given a false name out.
It's possible it's Marty.
I'm pretty sure it was Marty. That's what it was. I do have something. I got a letter yesterday in the mail from Husker Mike.
Oh,
now this goes back to last week. If you recall, Sip was trying to get an Uber.
Yes.
To the Hilton Chicago from his hotel.
Yes. I did it
and didn't know how to operate it properly.
What? I got it. Yeah. It was perfect. It worked perfect.
There we go.
Dollar bill says, Jake, please use this as a contribution to Sip's Uber/Lyft account. Thanks, Husker Mike. And
thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
That's $12 we've got.
$1.
Well, the reason this came up is because Sean made such a stance that he was not going to pay for your Uber. He's not going to, not on our dime. So the breakers stepped up.
There's a nice crisp dollar bill.
Did take a stand on that.
Sean took a stand. I'm not paying for your Uber
to do your radio show. Jake, the Uber went smoothly,
and now you have $1.
Yes, and it didn't double charge me. I was a little worried about
keep
double
the note
charge.
on there, and I wouldn't spend that $1. I think that's
frame that.
Yeah, I'll keep it.
It's a generous
Mike
offer
gave us
from Mike.
Mike gave us cones too. Do you know where your? I don't know where my.
I have my cones. No, my cone's in my garage. I've got it.
Somebody stole mine from my driveway. I'm pretty sure. I put it in front of my garbage can, just like to denote. Yeah. And I just realized today that cone's gone. Somebody took my cone.
Yeah, my cone's in the garage, ready to go.
Dang.
I believe my cone's at the house too.
Better neighborhoods.
Yeah.
You think someone's up and stole your cone?
Yeah.
That's a weird thing to steal.
It is, but where would it go if someone didn't just take it? And people take stuff.
I used the cone here several times to mark a parking spot. It was nice.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I remember the one time that Greg said that get used to that. That's going to be 6 months of construction. That thing's you're done. We couldn't park in front, and we could park in front within an hour.
He was emphatic
about it, and they were spraying the lines.
Yeah,
that was it, and it took about 10 minutes.
We mentioned Pender a little bit ago. I want to bring a success story from the golf event there.
Please do.
Yes.
This is Brent, longtime listener. Brent was at the remote. He says, "Idle chit chat. I met Jama from Pender at the live remote in Pender, the CFO of Timberline in Wayne. Hunt Transportation, where Brent works at, delivered its first load with Timberline this morning. They build luxury barn dominiums. Best networking event of the year was at the Pender remote/golf tournament.
Wow. How about that?
It was a good networking
business trip for Brent, apparently.
You know what? We should probably have some sort of booth set up around
Drunk Jamie could lead.
Yes. Yeah, Jamie was epic.
Yes, he has to lead.
The group that Jamie played with, it's a bunch of young guys from Pender, and I saw them the other day, and they're like, "Please tell me you're having the golf tournament, and please tell me we get to play with Jamie again."
He's a spirit animal.
He's a spirit animal.
And also, I got the rundown from the golf course when Jamie called in, the confusion, because Jamie struggled with any sort of verbiage on the phone that night.
Did he?
When he called in like at 7:30 at night to get set up, like, I don't know, this guy called in. I don't know.
Speaking weirdly.
He's speaking weird. It's Jamie.
He's usually pretty well spoken.
Yes. And then Jamie also had members of Thrift Teak go over and open the store up to get Pender gear, vintage Pender gear they brought over, and he bought some vintage Pendragon gear.
Drunk Jamie?
Yes.
He's a good man.
Yeah, he really is.
Good guy.
Yeah.
He is. He came to our event at Ruhlman's too.
He did. And I'm very
what's the name of the barn dominium place in
he said Timberline. Timberline is the company.
The company in Wayne.
They build luxury barn dominiums, and they delivered their first load with them this morning. So it was a successful business trip.
How about that?
And
what's fun trip for Brent?
What's the business called again?
He works at Hunt Transportation. Brent says, delivering Timberline stuff. So it's awesome.
So what we need to do then, like that,
worlds collide.
Everyone next year, show up with your business card. We'll have moments in between like that. We can have business card exchange and what people are doing.
People can mingle.
Yes.
What kind of booth would What would be the booth denote?
Well, just you have a name on it and stuff. So all of a sudden, you just
bring a tablecloth or a tent or something.
Look at those guys. Those guys are selling. They do concrete. Oh, I need some concrete. I'll go over and talk to those guys.
Yeah, and there'd be a booth.
There'd be a booth to sit down and talk to them.
That's a good. I mean, I like that. I just like the idea that we're talking about it, which probably means it's going to happen.
Yeah,
well, people are signed up for next year. They've already.
It's pretty early.
They booked their spots.
We don't even know what date it is.
Well, it's the last Friday. The last Friday of June.
That's it. That's
what we're doing.
It's got to be the full weekend. So I'll take a look at it. We'll have the date for us. Gavin, chime in, please, on the exact date.
Gavin's essential.
Yes,
he's essential.
We want that tent up again too. I mean,
the whole setup. The whole setup was just phenomenal downtown.
It was perfect.
I want to look the exact same.
It was better. It was better than I envisioned, and I envisioned it.
They back those back-to-back semi-trailers.
That was so
side
cool.
by side.
Got up on top of them.
That was perfect. I mean, the one thing I would say that we could do better is the walk up to it. It was a little dicey to get up to our thing,
Oh, did anybody fall ever at all?
I don't know if you noticed it towards about halfway through. I did summons a ladder.
Oh,
and so we had a
that would
step
help.
Ladder because it was a little dicey going up
for
there.
The olds.
Yes, and especially because there's a chance of moisture. It's like there's a chance of going down here,
and it'd be embarrassing.
Yes.
Just received a text from Jamie, Drunk Jamie.
No way, no way.
He says, "Thanks for the shout out, boys. I wore my Pender track sweatshirt Tuesday when it was chilly. What a place."
Bought a track sweatshirt.
I'm definitely in for running the booth. Love you guys. Keep up the great work. Drunk
Jamie. He'll run
the booth.
There's nobody better to run the booth than Jamie.
Jamie, he's the one who mandated that the other side open up at 6:00. Yeah.
He's big time spirit animal.
Yes.
He's very
much. Yes.
He's very affable and he's very funny.
Yes.
He's very humorous.
Another Pender update. So speaking of Pender, we've mentioned this a lot, but Class C Senior Legions Championship is being held there. Final game is tonight. Pender versus Malcolm.
Ooh.
Malcolm going for a 5-peat championship in senior. They got a 5-peat in junior Legion baseball as well. So they're looking for a 5-peat in both junior and senior.
Malcolm beat Pender last night.
Oh, no.
In the Torzon bracket scandal, basically. For some reason, Pender was undefeated.
Right.
They had to play Centura, who was basically out of the tournament. Somehow,
odd.
I think it was some sort of like a Ponzi scheme almost set up for more ticket sales, I guess.
Could be.
That Pender tried to arrange.
Torzon would not
enter
into a Ponzi scheme.
I don't think so.
But anyway,
he's a good man.
But Torzon's involved in this. So some reason Pender, think about this, undefeated, had to play back-to-back games. So they played a game, then to play again for the state championship.
Who won the Centura Pender game?
Pender did.
Oh, they won. Okay.
Yeah. But then they had to play right after that to play a team that had been off for several hours.
I'm not going to try to defend it.
Yeah.
It's a strange bracket.
Gavin, please let Torzon know that the state is very concerned with his bracket management.
I wonder if the Pender coach is concerned with the bracket management.
So they play tonight, though. And here's the odd thing, too. Every game's been on at 7:00. Tonight it's at 5. I mean,
any thought of going?
There was thought of going. I was going to the 7:00 game,
but now
at
it's
5:00. I cannot get.
Can't pull it off.
Yeah, it was
Torzon says, "Here we go, blasphemy! This is blasphemy."
See, Torzon, defend yourself,
firing back,
Matt.
You don't get to. We don't have retaliation radio because Greg's already in line for that.
And he's out of town, so he can't do it today.
Matt Torzon.
Good luck to Pender.
Greg's
tonight.
laying in bed right now with that headset on, that AM/FM headset that he wears. He's listening to the show right now.
I don't know.
It's pretty early in Colorado. It's 5:30 up there.
Yeah.
Probably sleeping in. That is Idle Chit Chat, sponsored by our friends at 738 Ag.
Joey,
they don't guess, they game plan using soil tests,
Joey jingle,
maps,
give us a jingle.
Field data. They help farmers call the right shots for their ground. Learn more today at 738agllc.com. Joey and the team in Bertrand.
Thank you, Joey.
Does anybody have a Joey jingle?
We need that Joey jingle.
Just say 5 things about his company quick. 5. What is it?
Well, you got fertilizer.
Okay.
You've got
chemicals,
pesticides,
seed.
That seed. You've got farming. You've got soil, samples. You've also got trucking.
Got the trucking.
That's 5 things. That was 6 things.
6 things.
Okay, Joey. So somebody come up with a jingle, and it's located based in
Bertrand.
What and also that if you do this, you'll get a free meal for 6 people at the
Blue
restaurant?
Moose?
At the Blue Moose.
Oh, that sounds
We'll pay
Whoever wins that,
Yeah.
yes, we will finance that.
absolutely.
Yes.
That's
Whoever has the best
Best
jingle.
jingle.
for Joey. They
Yeah.
deserve a free meal. 464-5685. Call or text as always.
Deserve it.
We're through.
For being who you are.
We're through
Yeah.
day 1 of fall camp. Not Bill asked me
Fall camp.
No audio yesterday. Matt Rule did talk to Kyle Crooks after practice just for the network.
Yeah.
Nothing to report really there.
No,
at
it's
all, but
weird.
no
Camp
audio.
started. I mean, there's a day where I would have been over there twice. There was a time where it was, you'd have you'd get around the head coach and there'd be a practice report and you talk to a few players. That's not going to happen. There's just a different world now. But they did open camp yesterday. Camp started.
can't
I imagine
confirm
it
that.
wasn't. Yeah, I watched the interview. I mean, the extent of my knowledge is I watched the interview with Rule and I saw a few players in the background walk, and that was my camp coverage.
Nice.
It used to be much more extensive when Bill. I don't know. You're definitely around in the 90s.
I was there. Yeah.
That's when it was like, honestly, we would go over there twice a day. It was too much. It was a lot. I mean, I would routinely get. What's that thing you get?
Well, also back in the 90s,
Hold on. What's that
year-
thing you get that's a little ball and your side starts hurting?
Kidney stone?
Yeah, kidney stone.
Yeah.
I'd routinely get a kidney stone.
Yeah.
In the 90s?
Yeah. I mean, I'd
I
almost
thought that's
get
a
it.
recent thing in the last 10 years.
No, it goes way back to then because
I didn't know this.
I was
You
always
said, what's that round
dehydrated.
thing?
I was always dehydrated. But anyway, keep going. But yeah,
Connor,
90s.
do some research. What year did the 105 start, where the camp 105 started? It might be. But so my point is, back in the 90s when Steve was there, I don't know what the total number were, but it was the 105 was not installed yet.
No,
Meaning there could have been
160.
there could have been like 180 guys at practice.
It was yeah. One, maybe more. Not, I don't know if 180 in the 90s. I don't think it was that much, right?
Well, there would have been that many players there, yes.
180.
But the difference would have been they didn't bring everybody, because a lot of them would have played like they would have came in like
When school started. That's right.
There'd be a big.
That was
school
a big
start.
deal to Sean. Who made camp and who
made-
didn't?
Yes.
So who made the camp roster was a big deal.
So this year, like that, everyone made the camp roster.
Yeah, I assume so. Yeah.
I believe now Sean could have asked this question, but through some information that was gathered, I believe they're somewhere like around the 107 to 8 or so. So their grandfather, people that were there that could stay. So I bet by next year they're probably truly at 105.
Yeah, it might be next year.
Probably about where they're at.
Might be next year. I don't think there would have been a lot to report yesterday. They're not in pads, but there'd be something. There'd be something.
I would just love to hear I heard some interviews of some coach. I just love to hear like that. That was first day. Marginal energy, not very good. Coaching average, and we didn't look very good. Just
Seldom hear that.
No, everything is just like
You never
I
hear
love
that.
the one incredible energy. It should. It's the first practice.
Pelini could be very blunt like that, but not typically the first practice. But he could be very blunt about everything. But yeah, some guys are actually we're kind of. I think they would try to send a message to the media sometimes about their guys' lack of performance. You'd get some of that, but yeah, the next availability is Saturday at 1:30. So you know what I'll be doing.
You'll be
Saturday.
there.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what the schedule is at all, as far as laid out, as far as like when first scrimmage is? We Coach O always called it preseason game number 1.
I don't know.
And that was a big deal. Preseason game number 1, number 2, and preseason game number 3 was very much like not live to the ground type of thing. But there was always, we had 2 preseason games where it was a full Saturday.
Wow.
And it was on, and you were going to get a lot of reps in.
I don't know if they would do that in the first week.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying. I just want to know what
maybe
the
a next
schedule
Saturday
might.
type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Potentially, if it,
Yeah, that'd add up about right. Probably. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't think they have to do it on a Saturday, but they typically have.
They have
Rule.
to.
Yeah.
Because we have an inside source right there, Farley. We could get him inside the gates.
Farley unenthused. Farley.
His eyes were closed, standing up.
still sleeping.
Farley's here though.
He's asleep.
He's here.
Terrell Farley.
Yes,
I'll see.
One of the best linebackers. I'd say top 5 for sure, right? In Nebraska history.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Hybrid. We call him a hybrid.
You go hybrid.
Hybrid. Yeah.
Is he okay with being called a hybrid
Yeah.
linebacker?
Yes.
Yeah. See, I don't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes hybrid,
Yeah.
you don't want hybrid attached
Yes.
to your name. You know?
That's too bad. We called him a hybrid.
He's a 185-pound linebacker.
He's not a big dude.
That's a hybrid, so
he's just a weak side linebacker.
Oh boy,
right? WLB,
yeah.
He was WLB on the depth.
He's trying to write stuff down. He's trying to get his actual weight. And I know, don't tell me it was in the twos, Farley.
Bill, who's the guy he had to beat out?
He's saying 205.
Who was the long white guy he had to beat out?
I don't know. Was he with Twilliger?
Yeah,
Twigs. Yeah.
Yes, it was Ryan Twilliger.
He's 205. He claims what he was in college.
Yeah.
Pretty small.
I saw this yesterday.
It is. That's what I'm saying. Hybrid.
That's wrong. You were successful. Okay, in that role, Farley. It's okay. Hybrid's fine. Yeah. I was reading something yesterday about Anthony Calandra, the Nebraska's assumed starting quarterback here, and the supposed chaos gene that he has. He's able to avoid sacks. And this was a deep dive from Athlon Sports via huddle data, and it was saying that essentially he's like the total opposite of Dylan Raiola. And no one's surprised to hear that because Dylan didn't really escape the pocket often. I think 31% of the snaps, Calandra escapes the pocket in some capacity.
31.
And doing a comparison with all the data, the comparison for him last year in college football was Taylon Green at Arkansas, who was a dynamic playmaker. The record wasn't very good. He had some turnover problems, but he can make some incredible plays, which is kind of what we expect from Calandra, is probably big plays, but also some baffling turnovers at times. And I would ask you, that sounds a lot like Adrian Martinez at Nebraska. Big-time playmaker that had some baffling turnovers. How does this look different than Adrian under Calandra this year? Or do you expect it to be similar to what it looked like with Adrian, even though it's a different coach?
I don't know. I think, Bill, you'd agree that you don't want to live on his ability to scramble out of plays that aren't working. I mean, there's got to be a balance, right? You got to have plays that work as opposed to just, well, it didn't work.
He'll get us out of it. Get us out of this, would you?
Can't live like that. You can live like that if you want to go 7-6, but you got to have plays that work, right?
Yeah, I mean, any time with playing within the system is still going to be what matters most. And so I guess because you can just look at the history, like you said, I watched Arkansas a lot. Now they had a lot of other issues. They had defensive issues, all kinds of stuff. So I wouldn't sure put it on the quarterback at all.
No.
But at the same time, like I said, you have to be if in the end, if your storyline is at the end of the year that there was incredible plays made, but then incredible errors made, then
what do you got?
Things probably won't end very well overall. As far as we say, okay, tell me about the season. It probably won't be great. It's going to be plays he makes within the system, and then obviously the special plays that he can make outside of it. And so those are and then when you look at the quarterbacks, the ones that can throw it really well and do everything within. Like Joe Burrow was that guy, and that's hard to explain. I mean, to him because he was what he had for his senior year. But point being was that he could run, and he would run only when needed. And he made a couple plays a game. The rest of them all were within the scheme.
What is you've seen Calandria play? So what?
A lot. I watched him play every game.
So what QB designed runs are we looking at?
Well, they have several designed runs. They'll have the traditional just zone read keep. You'll have the traditional.
So we'll see. You think we'll see some zone read?
Yeah, and just quarterback. Just quarterback power, quarterback counters, different plays at that. But the plays that he made that stood out the most were when the coaching was over, which means there was scrambles.
Yeah, I got it.
Those are the plays that stood out the most from watching him. Did I make notes on him? No, I just watched him.
Zone read option, those in play.
Yeah, that'd be in play.
Quarterback counter in play, probably.
Probably. I don't know if they have them for sure. I mean, Dana's not reached out to me with any sort of exact play.
How many plays are we even talking about? Like how many can you?
These are the quarterback ring. You have a quarterback draw, quarterback counter, quarterback power. There's some things.
We've seen a lot of quarterback draw at Nebraska.
Oh, yeah, we have.
I don't know, Adrian. I mean, they're different, right? Adrian's way bigger guy. God, Adrian is a freshman. Remember freshman Adrian?
Yes.
He could roll.
But his best plays seemed to be when the play broke down, he made a play, which is, again, that's no way to live. That's fun to watch once in a while, but if it's all the time, this chaos we talk about, it's not great.
I mean, Adrian's still, he's still with the Niners, right?
Ooh, I don't think so. I don't know.
Check
it. I would think he's in camp with them.
Is he? So it's Purdy, and then it's the guy, Curtis Rourke, is with them.
Yes, Niners.
Yeah.
Still with the Niners.
Oh, God. Adrian's still with them?
Still with the Niners.
Is he in camp?
In camp.
He was up last year.
Wow.
He made active roster for a game. in the backup role, which means like the third quarterback, meaning that if you played, anyway, there's a whole different distinction on when that guy can play.
Okay.
You can't play your third guy for a couple snaps. He can't be part of your offense. He's got to be you got to be down to your third quarterback before he can go in.
But he's on a roster.
As of 2 days ago, he was with the third unit with the Niners.
Is that Rourke? Is Rourke
Curtis
too?
Rourke also is there? Yeah, they're both.
Curtis Rourke is ahead of him.
They're splitting times with the third unit yesterday for Adrian and Curtis Rourke, apparently. So he is very much so in camp.
He's very much so in camp.
The third quarterback is critical because they're going to suit up. They're going to suit up for games because what happened with that game with the 49ers and the Eagles when they had no quarterback, the NFL fixed it real quick and said, we're going to have a third quarterback on the roster.
It was embarrassing.
It was bad. And that gets back.
I thought it was embarrassing.
It was. It was like, okay, we have no quarterback here.
Right.
And going into the game, it wasn't like it happened. It was like, okay, we have no one to play here. It was horrible.
This is layman talk, but Curtis Rourke isn't much better than Adrian if he's better at all. Right?
I got Adrian winning that battle.
Ooh, thank you.
You like Curtis Rourke at Indiana.
No, you're not pushing back on Yeah. Oh, I like Curtis Rourke. I'm not saying I dislike him. I like Adrian better. Adrian's a big, strong dude.
Yeah.
Rourke's kind of, just a.
Do you really have the dimensions of York? Do you really feel solid that right now you
man
can
led him to a playoff?
How much?
game.
He's 6'3", 210.
It's a pretty good sized guy.
He's pretty big.
Think Adrian's bigger than 6'3",
No,
210?
but
no, he's not.
He's a little more put together.
So you're saying just broad shoulders.
See what Rourke is.
I'm looking at Adrian.
He might have been
Look at
6'2".
Adrian. Then
Adrian's listed at 6'2", 220.
Ooh,
Keep
big
that in mind.
dude.
Yeah.
Big
Okay.
dude. Now, O'Rourke, there's no way he weighs 220, 205, 210. I bet 6'2", 270.
Just Rourke.
Okay.
I guess 6'2", 207 if
I'm
going to be.
seeing 6'4", 220. So he's
not even
he's
close.
taller and he's
That's
the
the
same
way.
weight.
Nah, those things are always misleading.
And he can run a little bit too.
No, Rourke can't run.
He can run.
A little.
How
don't
about
have
you
the
said
college
little
stats.
guy, 6'4"?
Yeah,
That's what I
he's
said. You had no
6'4".
idea.
He's not
I
little.
didn't say little guy. He's not nearly as athletic as Adrian.
Just keep trying to build your case. You dug yourself in a
Led
hole.
Indiana to a
Yeah,
playoff game.
He was fine. He was all right. He had a bad thumb. He's injury prone.
On that note, if you're hungry for breakfast, brunch, or lunch in downtown Lincoln, where should the Breakers go this morning, Bill?
The Bird.
Early Bird's open right now at 19th and K with free and spacious parking. They have breakfast tacos, breakfast nachos, variety of waffles, French toast, pancakes, and the world famous hash holes. Stop by. They open until 2 p.m. every day of the week at 19th and K. That is Early Bird. When we come back, it's a great day in the world. NFL's back next. Early break on the ticket
Tonight.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Sometimes good people make mistakes. When you find yourself in need of an attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will defend you in court and protect your freedom to get you the best possible outcome and the justice you deserve. Trust your freedom to Liberty Law Group, the best criminal attorneys in Nebraska and Iowa. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Graham Tire presents life's greatest adventures.
Okay, buddy, here we go. Just keep your eye on the ball. All right, just swing right through it. Yeah, good job. Way to go. Hey, run it out. Okay.
Great road trips start with great service. Graham Tire, your tire store next door, with 5 convenient Lincoln locations, getting you to the places that matter most.
Hello, I'm Steve Sipple, co-host of Early Break, weekday mornings from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. And my favorite thing to do, see, or go to in downtown Lincoln is probably O'Rourke's. It's not like I go there that often, but when I do, It takes me back to my college years. It's always been a very chill bar. Seems like they play good music, just a good vibe in there. And I look forward to my next trip into that bar.
This message is brought to you by the Downtown Lincoln Association and 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
When your business is ready for its next move, I'm here to help make it happen. I'm Corey Vandeweghe, Commercial Loan Officer at Midwest Bank on 70th and Pioneers Boulevard. Lincoln is full of bold ideas and hardworking business owners, and I'm proud to support the people driving that progress. Whether you're launching something new or investing in growth, I'll work with you to find lending solutions that move your business forward. Swing in anytime. I'd love to hear what you're building. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank, member FDIC.
Nebraskans love beef, but they love bison too. Tetmar Buffalo produces and sells all-natural, grass-fed bison meat from here in Nebraska. Never had bison before? Call or text Trent at 402-875-1198 to place an order or learn more about Tetmar Buffalo. There's nothing like a good local sandwich shop, and that's exactly why Sid's Deli and Subs is here in Lincoln. Stop by Sid's on the south side of 33rd and Cornhusker for fresh cut meat and cheese on fluffy, fresh bread. Sid's Deli and Subs open 10:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. on the weekdays and 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. on the weekends.
Ever look at your house and think, ouch, it's stuck in the past? Or realize that your kitchen needs a new everything? Like thousands of homeowners, you can simply call SprayNet Lincoln. Their patented spray system and paint delivers a flawless factory finish. No mess, done in a day, and cost-effective. It looks just like new, including your vinyl. And it's all backed by their 15-year no-peel warranty. SprayNet Lincoln, custom chemistry and smarter painting. Google SprayNet Lincoln or call them now at 402-383-3336 or email ching@spray-net.com.
At Schwezo Construction, safety isn't just a policy, it's a promise. Build with us. Work safe, go home proud. We're hiring skilled craftsmen, laborers, concrete workers, and steel erectors who value quality work and a team that has your back, on and off the job site. If you're ready to be part of a company where your safety and success come first, visit schwezo.com. That's SCHWISOW.com and apply today. Schwezo Construction, 40 years strong and still building the future.
Looking for the right utility tractor for your acreage? Find it at Landmark Implement. Shop our selection of used John Deere compact tractors from 1 through 5 series with the power and versatility to track mowing, yard work, snow removal, and more. For a limited time, get 2.9% financing for 36 months, followed by 6.2 for 24 months with approved credit. We've got the right fit for your property and your budget. Stop by your local Landmark Implement or visit us online at landmarkimp.com today and experience the Landmark difference.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program by building a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting lincolnteammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today. For remote starters, audio upgrades, and more, there's only one place to go. Auto Sounds of Lincoln at 48th and O.
I'm not on drugs. I'm not drunk.
Is Early Break. Weekday mornings from 6 to 8 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Reminder, Nebraska's Apple Store is at Computer Hardware just south of 70th and O in Lincoln. Also in Kearney, Hastings, and GI. Go see Trip with the team to kick off your school year. Fix your Apple products and buy new products. There's where Computer Hardware, 46 years in business there.
My wife's iPad just came in yesterday. Trip reached out. She's going there to
get it today. Get it fixed probably in no time.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Yeah, it's unbelievable. So thank you to Computer Hardware for taking care of the Busch family.
Laura. They take care of all of us. Help Zip out, myself. Yeah, they're great people. Yeah. Thank you, Trip.
Yes.
By the way, before we get to tonight's game, I did see from Corey and Lincoln sent me a current update on the Niners depth chart.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Nice.
As of this morning, you look at the depth chart, currently Rourke is the third string quarterback, and Adrian is the fourth string quarterback.
Who's two?
Mac Jones. Brock Purdy.
Yeah, we forgot about
string.
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones.
We
So
shouldn't
Purdy,
have forgot about
Purdy, Jones, Rourke, Martinez as of this morning, the depth chart.
They won't keep four, right?
Well, no, because the third should still be your quarterback that's going to run your scout team and things. So they always keep three, but four, no, I don't believe so.
Adrian could go to him aside. I see Adrian could play specials. He could. Adrian's that guy. I mean, he's that athletic. So he's going to be maybe playing scout team, right?
Yeah, if he makes it, that'd be awesome.
Rourke's just, probably get hurt.
This evening, 7 p.m., if you turn on the TV, you might hear this sound right here. That's right. NFL is back this evening. The Hall of Fame game in Canton, Ohio. Cardinals-Panthers, 7 p.m. on
Classic
NBC.
matchup.
You'll see the starters for about 1 to 2 series, then back to the backups.
I think you're going to see Carson Beck.
Carson Beck is starting tonight for the Cardinals.
He is.
Carson Beck is starting. You're going to see Marvin Harrison for the Cardinals. You're not going to see Jeremiah Love.
No.
Late scratch. Don't know why. You're going to see Mike LaFleur in his debut as the coach. Who did he replace, Bill? If you get this, it's along the lines of Boris Becker. Knowing how many grand slams.
I know this.
I'll
He
get it to
came
you.
from the Eagles, but I don't know.
Can I tell you?
Mike LaFleur replaced who?
Jonathan Gannon.
Nice
Yeah.
job.
Yeah,
If you would have got that.
All I know is he came from the Eagles.
Yes,
That's
he
it.
did. He came from the Eagles.
Yeah.
So LaFleur, there's two LaFleurs now coaching.
That's
They're
right.
brothers.
They are brothers.
Yeah. I mean, I knew that. The brothers, and there's only two sets of brothers. You know the other brothers, right?
That'd be the Harbaughs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Well,
You guys were pretty amazed yesterday that Bill Murray's son,
Yeah,
was
I
the
did.
one at Boston College that caused the big stir.
yeah.
I should have done more research on that.
Once again, we're a little late on the story. We could still cover it. I don't know why we didn't know that. It's Bill Murray's son that coaches Boston College, and we're hoping he loses every game because he
0-30.
fired the broadcast team.
Yes.
Start everything. Strip the thing all the way down.
It's Bill Murray's son.
One of the pundits yesterday went up for like an hour on it, just ripping on that and really like that. Doesn't it go back to the president and athletic director of allowing it? I mean, that's there's certain things you just kind of say, hold it. And what it all came down to, they said that was that when they were hiring a coach, one of those guys had a comment of like, okay, so we're hiring someone with no head coaching experience in the ACC. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And that one comment just set everything.
Oh,
off.
that's what it was.
That's the rumor.
That's unhealthy.
How do you not? That means you can't say anything now. So you can't say one thing that's just like, okay, this is an interesting hire because of this, and then they go after the guys that have been watching nothing but bad ball for like 20 years. When's the last time you said when Boston College? You just go.
I don't remember.
Remember the old BC? I mean, almost every team in the ACC you can talk about. Say, hey,
I don't remember.
that?
Let me
They
look
have been.
to see.
They're hardly ever good ever. In my
Just let me
lifetime.
look just so the stool's not off on this.
Well, first of all, you don't remember. Tell me the best Boston College basketball player.
Well, I can't.
Yeah,
Off
there
the
is.
top of my
Yeah,
head.
I don't know if there even was one.
Boston College season by season basketball. They had to have a year,
Oh, I'm
right?
sure they
They
did,
had a
but
guy
my
about
point
I
is
don't know,
they-
15 years ago was pretty
They were
good, but
4
that
and
was
16
it.
in the ACC last year.
Not good.
Yeah.
That's,
4 and 14.
That's kind of every year for them. It feels like they're not good. BC is
When's
just
the last
they've
time
been a non-factor in
North
college
Carolina
basketball.
or Duke went to Boston College and said, "You better hang on when you get to that den of hell."
Yeah, here we go.
Den of hell.
At Boston
Yeah,
College.
you're right. There's not much. They did
Yeah.
win 20 in 2024. 20 and 16 was 20 and 8 and 12 in the league.
Yeah.
There's just nothing there. They're just a blah.
I wonder how
basketball
many
team.
times Bill Murray's son is like watch Stripes. Like, Dad, that was funny. That's a really good movie.
They did finish 9 and 7 in the league in 2011.
Okay.
It's
21 and
just
13.
subpar.
22 and 12. I mean, 22 and 12 is not doesn't blow
The
your
point is,
doors
you
off.
can't even remember who played there, who coached there. You
Best
don't
Boston College.
tell me the name of their
players.
arena. Can you tell us that?
No.
No one can.
Corey
tell us off the top
says
of their
yeah,
head.
that there's a guy named Jared Dudley that was pretty good. That was a long that was mid
Jared Dudley.
2010s maybe.
Yeah, he's not, that doesn't blow your
Like-
doors off.
No,
No. Remember that one? Remember Dudley, don't you?
No.
I kind
Hardly.
of remember him. White guy, right?
I would have won it. So that wouldn't have been
so.
a hill I'd have died on to fire the radio.
You remember Dana Barros?
Yeah, I remember Dana.
When
Barros,
was that?
yes.
That was a long time ago. It was on our wheelhouse, 83, 87. Seriously. That was right in our wheelhouse.
Right in our wheelhouse.
Barros was good. First Eagle to score over 2,000 career points. Big East Freshman of the Year. Now he was good, but no, Jared Dudley, 2003 to 2007.
Oh, so that's early 2000.
ACC Player of the Year.
Yeah.
I barely remember him.
So that's 20 years ago.
Yeah,
the last time they had a relevant basketball team.
Michael Adams, you would remember.
No.
Wheelhouse, exceptional playmaker and scorer, long successful NBA career. I think he was a little guard, right?
I believe so.
That was right in our wheelhouse too, 1981 to 85.
Does anyone else have any Boston College trivia? Please, basketball trivia. Please,
there's not much that exists.
Yeah.
So Dana Barros was memorable.
They came to Lincoln a couple years ago. Nebraska smoked him here at PBA with Tominaga. Went off against him.
What time is that game tonight? The Hall of Fame
7
game?
p.m. NBC. You can watch
NBC.
Cardinals and Panthers in the NFL.
Is it Collinsworth? Is Chris
It should be Collinsworth
is he
and
doing
Tarico, I want to say.
Oh,
And it should be the broadcast
That would be
team.
nice.
So you'll see Carson Beck thrown to Marvin Harrison. That's probably the most appealing.
Am I the only one who gets this on social media? That I get these Cardinals updates, and it's just hilarious. It's like Cardinals should have a good season, and they show all these clips from camp, and it's just buffoonery. It is just,
Yeah, they're
balls
probably
drop,
the worst
balls,
team in the league.
Snaps.
They're
Worst.
It'd be the Dolphins or the Cardinals probably, or the Jets competing for the worst team in the league this year. But catch that game at 7 p.m. NBC from Canton, Ohio. When we come back, Rick Heyman's Song of the Day is
great.
next on Early Break in the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mixed Concrete in Lincoln and Palmyra. Ready Mixed offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they cover the cost of CDL training. Apply with Ready Mixed Concrete today to be eligible for a $2,500 hiring bonus. From Nebco's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today with Ready Mixed Concrete. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
When your business is ready for its next move, I'm here to help make it happen. I'm Corey Vandeweghe, Commercial Loan Officer at Midwest Bank on 70th and Pioneers Boulevard. Lincoln is full of bold ideas and hardworking business owners, and I'm proud to support the people driving that progress. Whether you're launching something new or investing in growth, I'll work with you to find lending solutions that move your business forward. Swing in anytime. I'd love to hear what you're building. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Member FDIC.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
Hey there, this is Paul Scheel, owner of High Electric. I want to thank our friends and loyal customers and introduce High Electric to those looking for a new electrician. We've been serving the Lincoln and Omaha area for over 30 years, from design to install, upgrades, and repair. If you are a homeowner or a small business needing some electrical work, call us at 402-466-6606 or check us out at hyelectric.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
I'm Andy Jackson. And I'm Bergen Riley. Here in the Midwest, we know that trust, grit, and heart really matter. On the court and in life, great teams always have each other's backs. Having a partner who's there to set you up for success is everything. And a teammate you can count on makes anything possible. That's why families and businesses in the Midwest choose Insight Partners. Because just like us, they know we are better together.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread Central Tire Pros because we tread differently. If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
At Suizo Construction, safety isn't just a policy, it's a promise. Build with us. Work safe, go home proud. We're hiring skilled craftsmen, laborers, concrete workers, and steel erectors who value quality work and a team that has your back, on and off the job site. If you're ready to be part of a company where your safety and success come first, visit Schwizo.com. That's SCHWISOW.com and apply today. Schwizo Construction, 40 years strong and still building the future.
There once was a man from Nebraska who went searching for food in Alaska. When his stomach was rumbling while laying in bed, he could think of only one option, Führer's cheese spread. So he left it once and drove day and night to return back home for cheese spread delight. Now his stomach is full and the voice in his head tells him no more vacations without Führer's cheese spread. Find yours today at most local grocers.
You plan everything, the schedules, the meals, the activities. But at the Nebraska State Fair, you don't have to plan a thing. Baby animals, fair food, rides, free entertainment, and 11 days of memories your kids will never forget. You just have to show up. It all happens here at the Nebraska State Fair, August 28th through September 7th in Grand Island. Visit statefair.org.
Graham Tire presents life's greatest adventures.
Okay, take the worm, put it on the hook. Now bring your pole back and throw it forward. And just let the fish come to you.
I got a bite! It's a big one, Dad!
Great road trips start with great service. Graham Tire, your tire store next door, with 5 convenient Lincoln locations, getting you to the places that matter most.
Looking for the right utility tractor for your acreage? Find it at Landmark Implement. Shop our selection of used John Deere compact tractors from 1 through 5 series with the power and versatility to track mowing, yard work, snow removal, and more. For a limited time, get 2.9% financing for 36 months, followed by 6.2% for 24 months with approved credit. We've got the right fit for your property and your budget. Stop by your local Landmark Implement or visit us online at landmarkimp.com today and experience the Landmark difference.
Move over, Jake.
I'm moving. Jeez.
Thursdays are reserved for a man with a wider range of music knowledge than Jake could ever dream of.
This is the golden era. You would hear this on any radio station. You know, it wasn't like it is now.
Okay.
You know, you got country, you got R&B, you got pop, you got rap, you got rock. They didn't have that then. You heard everything.
A man who knows a good song when he hears it, just as much as a good diamond when he sees it.
You get a diamond!
Yes, I do get a diamond. I get a diamond, and that makes me happy.
It's time for Rick Heyman's Song of the Day, sponsored by Sartor Heyman Jewelers, on Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket.
Once again, from 1979, your song of the day, Video Killed the Radio Star by the Buggles. 464-568-5. 1 is bad, 10 is good. Text your rating on Rick Heyman, Sauter Heyman Jewelers' song of the day.
Shocked at the year.
What year was that?
79.
Ooh, I am too.
I thought that was, someone said, I would have said 99.
91.
Yeah, something of that nature.
79. Good point.
I heard Pete Townsend was going to do that song, and then
After Let My Love Open the Door.
and then the is it the name of the band again?
The Buggles.
The Buggles got it and said so. Pete was like in going back and
Shucks.
forth which one he's going to do, and he ended up the Buggles got him on this one, which was at first part I didn't know if he even heard the song before till it got to.
Have you heard it?
Till it got to the chorus. Then I'm like, okay, I've heard that. I remember that much of it. That's about all I remember of it, Steve. Which was right in our wheelhouse of 79.
God, it was.
I don't remember anything of ever being like a part of my life. Like,
you weren't shooting hoops and listening to that.
No,
Video Killed the
I didn't
Radio
have
Star.
the Loudmouth 2 on.
Mhm.
I never had this 8-track. I know for sure.
Yeah.
For creativity, I'll give Rick a score of. I'll inflate the score, but for creativity, I can get it to a 3.2.
3.2.
I can get it to a 3. I think the baseline's a 3. It's my mind.
Okay.
That's a tough one. I mean, and it is shocking, 79. Whoa. How is that possible? I guess he's going to say because it was one of the first MTV songs.
It was the first MTV song.
It was.
Yeah.
Is it?
Video.
Okay, so that's the significance.
It's a one-hit wonder.
Yeah, it's not Bill's style. Obviously, it's not my style, and I'm very aware of the song. I'll have that line in my mind and in my car, in my mind the whole day. I'll have to get it out.
What's that, earworm? Is that right?
Yeah, earworm. 4.0.
I'll get it to a 5.3.
You kind of like it, huh?
5.3.
I mean, 5.3 is
Aaron
pretty
like
average.
that? Would Aaron
No,
like-
I don't think so.
You wouldn't think so?
No.
I think
Connor's score?
Connor's going to be a 6.9.
4.1. Sharp pain to listen to at times during the song, like a kidney stone, essentially.
Yes.
A kidney
He
stone.
might-
Kidney
song
Switch
is like a
Sip has
kidney
had
stone.
several. If anybody can help us with Steve's kidney stone,
No, I haven't had him. I had to change my diet. Well, let's get to Rick.
We are joined now by Rick Heyman. Rick, not the highest scores today. Bill 3.2. Sip was a 4.1.
4.0.
I was
4.0.
a 5.3, and Connor's in the 4s as well.
Come on, Rick. Sell this to us.
Sell this to us.
Sell
Please
it.
do something.
No,
Come on, jeweler.
no. I'm not going to sell it because, excuse me, man, this weather's got me going here.
Allergy season.
You sound like Joe Moorhead.
Terrible. No, I don't. I'm not crazy about the song. It's historical reference. It was 45 years ago today. Or excuse me, August 1st.
Okay.
45 years ago, August 1st, that was the first song that ever played on MTV.
History.
So that's all that's about. Now, I want to talk about video and music.
Okay.
Real quick, but we'll get to that. So you guys were talking about Hidden Valley.
I was.
Okay.
The golf course.
The Valley.
And I'm sure there's breakers that remember this, but there was a time in Lincoln when you couldn't go to the bar on Sunday nights.
Mm-hmm. I do
If
remember
you were
that.
in the municipality of Lincoln, Nebraska. So you had to either go to Lee's Chicken or to Hidden Valley. And Hidden Valley took advantage of that, and they had bands on Sunday nights out there. And it was usually country or bluegrass. And it was a riot. It was so fun out there. Everybody went out there. And they had, Footloose and the Sandy Creek and all those the Salt Creek Band, the Sandy Creek Pickers. And it was a big time party, because back in those days, we got drunk every night. Let's just face it. And we wanted to go somewhere. And they also had off sale. So you could drive out to Lee's and buy, a 12-pack or a 6-pack, and you could go out to Hidden Valley and do the same. But most people just stayed because they had bands and it was packed. So it was a fun time. Better times.
Better times indeed.
It was fun. We had a lot of fun when we were young. God, we had a lot of fun. And the drinking age was 19, by the way. So, man, I'll tell you what.
Better times.
It was
Better
crazy
times.
Yeah. So,
Maybe we should
okay,
push
so
to
this
get
was
that
the first
back.
song that. What's that?
Go ahead,
Maybe
Rick.
push to get that back.
19?
Yeah.
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 We'll,
my first
yeah. Your first
My
what?
first DUI arrest was when I was 19.
Multiple.
How many have you had?
No, the
You said your
only,
first.
but
You
I've
did
been
say your
pulled over
first,
multiple
Rick.
times.
It's a fair journalist question to ask for Sip there. Hang on a second. Follow
I
up.
don't- And by the way, I don't drink anymore, so I can go back and talk about this stuff.
Sure.
But, I got pulled over a lot of times, and they would just let you go back in those days. I mean, they didn't want to mess with you. It was just crazy. So anyway, MTV. This was when MTV first came out, and MTV was believe it or not, just a video station, and all they did was play videos all day long. Well, nobody really had a video back then, so it was a whole new thing to have to develop video. And in my mind, in my opinion, they're correct in the song. The song is correct. Video did kill the radio star. It killed music, to me, in my opinion. However, the first videos were excellent. And some of these are going to be in our trivia, but they used it as an art form. They didn't use it as a selling tool. They used it as, oh, by the way, here's what these guys look like. And they hired these directors to do these videos. So it was kind of fun. It was cute, but I knew at that time when I was 19 or 20, I knew that was going to kill music.
Really?
I just had this sense on me. Yeah, I just thought, this is going to kill the creativity. And it did. It did. It opened the door to stupid music.
Stupid.
And
wow.
And if you go back to listen to pre-video music versus after video music, it was different. I'm sorry, it just is different.
That's okay.
It was more. It became something that they sold instead of the song. They sold the video, and it wrecked it for me. And the creativity factor went out the door because you had to create music in your head and then translate it into audio. And that's why the musicians back then were so incredibly talented, because they had to write a story with the music only, no video. So I'll get off my high horse.
Okay.
I do want to read this quickly. This was Jeff Downs and Trevor Horn. They did this song called created a band called the Buggles, did this song. They actually were working in a studio next door to the progressive rock band Yes, as you know. The Breakers know, one of my all-time top 5 favorite bands in the world ever. They had lost vocalist John Anderson and keyboardist Rick Wakeman, two of the greats. And they asked them to join Yes. So they came over and joined Yes, and they recorded an album with Yes called Drama. They were the singer and the keyboard player. It's a crazy story.
Yeah.
They ended up breaking up after that. A lot of people were upset with them, especially in England. They got booed off the stage because they didn't have Rick Wakeman and John Anderson as the lead vocalist.
I heard England got after.
But at any rate,
got wild over there.
They went on after that broke up to form Asia.
Oh,
That's
God.
one of Jake's favorite bands.
Yes. Yes.
So,
just go with
so
that.
these guys were real players. I mean, they were legit good. You don't get to play with those guys if you're not a real player. So I thought that was interesting.
Yes.
So with that in mind, we're going to change next week.
Okay.
We're going to go to Forgotten Gems.
Forgotten
Songs
I like that.
you used to hear.
Like that.
And even on classic rock today, the last 20 years, you never hear these songs ever anymore. And they're great. So we've got some really good ones coming. You want to tune in.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Stump the Sippers.
Stump the Sippers. August is here. Thank goodness. And we've got football. Yay! The August birthstone is called Peridot. Is it yellow, green, blue, or purple?
Oh,
Is this for you?
Yeah.
Yellow,
green, blue, or purple. August. Yellow, green. It's yellow, green.
You get a diamond. Brilliant.
Very nice.
Yeah, I knew blue.
One for one.
Yes.
You have to think August.
Okay, next for Coach.
Okay. Go ahead, Bill.
These are all gemstone.
Oh, good. I like
trivia questions.
Is it about a mood ring?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Mood ring. Yes. Diamonds are the hardest substance on Earth. That's why they use them in a lot of electronics. Can they break?
Yes or no?
Yes.
Can you break a diamond? Yes or no?
Yes.
You get a diamond. Yes, they are breakable.
Gemstones.
They are brittle. That's why when we go to set a diamond, like we just sold a very, very expensive big diamond this week to a customer in Grand Island, we have to have our very best jeweler set that stone. And even then, it's not a guarantee because it can chip. It's high tension time. Let's just put it that way when we set a stone like that.
Oh,
wow.
That's why you want to deal with. That's why you want to deal with Sartor Heyman. You leave that guy alone. You don't even talk to
Is
him.
everyone
You
just
don't even look
pacing
at him.
around, Rick, when this is going on? Is everyone?
No, you can't. You got to get out of the room.
Yeah.
You can't be around him.
I've heard that.
Okay, we're 2 for 2.
Okay.
That's the
Very
question.
interesting.
And for everybody, the second video played on MTV was at Dire Straits, The Sultans of Swing, You Better Run by Pat Benatar, or Money for Nothing by Dire Straits.
There's 2 Dire Straits songs.
I'm going Money for Nothing.
Yeah, I am too.
Agreed. Money for Nothing.
All CZs, You Better Run, Pat Benatar.
Dang.
Didn't see it coming.
We got 2 or 3.
Hey,
right?
what's that name of that song again?
You Better Run.
I don't even remember that.
I don't know that one either.
Yeah.
Well,
It's a great song. It's intense.
Okay.
It's really. And by the way, she played at the Grove when we used to play at the Grove. When we came back to Lincoln, we had to play at the Grove. It was the only place that could hold the crowds for us. She came out on her way up and played at the Grove.
So you were
And
getting
she
bigger
was
crowds
just
than
coming
Pat
out.
Benatar.
Heyman and Benatar on the same playing
We
field.
have the record. We still had the record
Really?
10 years ago at the Royal Grove on our final night of our first band, which I think they put 3,000 people in there one night. It was insane.
Man.
Well,
so
Rick,
there you go.
what's happening right now at Sartor Heyman Jewelers?
Hey guys, all you got to do is go read our reviews, and if we get a bad one, we really check. We contact that customer. We make sure that we make it right, and nobody's perfect. So there's times when we do mess up. We make sure that we contact the customer and we make it right. We got one from Sip's buddy and your buddies, Sean, the other day. Husker Online listener DM'd Sean and said, "Hey, I want to thank you guys. I saved $700 on my diamond engagement ring by using the code. And by the way, breakers get the same discount, 10%.
Okay.
So he said, "Thank you so much. Thank you." We love hearing from people when they come in and they say they're a breaker or they say they're from Husker Online or any other place we advertise, but particularly the breakers.
Sure.
I think we get a breaker in every other day. So thank you, breakers. We love you so much. Check us out. We've got 3 locations. We've got South Point, Grand Island. Downtown is the outlet, 1 block away from the studio. Come in, and then go visit those guys across right down the block. You can save up to 70% off on everything in there every single day. So you don't want to miss out on that. By the way, watches, we are the watch kingdom. If you want to watch a nice watch, we've got them. We've got all brands. We've got everything. And if we don't have it, we'll get it for you. So we'll just get the watch. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of you. We're 121 years old. We're 4 generations. Don't mess with the rest. Choose the best. We're in Lincoln and Grand Island and worldwide at SartorHeyman.com. When only the best will do, it's Sartor Heyman Jewelers.
Good
Rick,
job.
Always good stuff. Thanks for the time.
Good
We'll chat
job.
with you again next week.
Bye-bye.
Song of the day was Video Killed the Radio Star by the Buggles. Not high scores today.
Hour 2 is next on Early Break of the Ticket.
Okay.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions with pay starting at 23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offer great pay, health, dental, and vision, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
You started your business to build something special. Now it's time to grow and protect it. At Pinnacle Bank, our treasury management services help you do just that. Through smarter payment technology, account administration, and fraud protection. So no matter the size of your business, you can get the most out of your financial operations. Request your free consultation at pinbank.com/consult. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
At Anderson Ford, we offer a 5-day return or exchange policy, so you can make sure the vehicle you choose is the best vehicle for you. No pressure. Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $195 per month for 36 months. Experience better at Anderson Ford. Stock number 1009974, $195 per month lease for 36 months with approved credit, 7,500 miles per year, 10,000 due at signing, no security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees expert. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 8/31/26.
Sometimes good people make mistakes. When you find yourself in need of an attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will defend you in court and protect your freedom to get you the best possible outcome and the justice you deserve. Trust your freedom to Liberty Law Group, the best criminal attorneys in Nebraska and Iowa. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197. Nebraskans love beef, but they love bison too. Tetmeyer Buffalo produces and sells all-natural, grass-fed bison meat from here in Nebraska. Never had bison before? Call or text Trent at 402-875-1198 to place an order or learn more about Tetmeyer Buffalo. There's nothing like a good local sandwich shop, and that's exactly why Sid's Deli and Subs is here in Lincoln. Stop by Sid's on the south side of 33rd and Cornhusker for fresh cut meat and cheese on fluffy, fresh bread. Sid's Deli and Subs open 10:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. on the weekdays and 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. on the weekends.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill. Open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road, just south of 14th and Highway 2.
Bagels and Joe is the best place to start off your mornings this summer, and you can order your breakfast ahead of time on their app. This summer's cream cheese flavor is pickle. Pair it with a blueberry cobbler iced latte, and don't forget their Berry Breeze dirty soda. Stop by any of their 4 locations in Lincoln and their location in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Lincoln's go-to for fun isn't new. It's a place that's been a staple of the city for years and is only getting better. Matson's Bowling and Billiards always has open bowling available with no long lines, unlike other centers. They have live music almost every weekend and great food at EJ's Bar and Lounge, with seating for 150 people. They have popular meals like the EJ Burger, pizza for the whole family, and famous EJ's Wings. Contact Sarah to book a party for friends, coworkers, or family at Matson's Bowling and Billiards, just south of 48th and Holdridge.
Wake up, Lincoln.
I overslept. Damn rooster didn't crow.
It's time for Early Break. Sponsored by Pinnacle Bank. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Sorensen.
I'm wrong, but I'm not.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
If I were a feral cat.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
You get one team. Mine's the Houston Oilers. I'm not the Texans, and I'm not the Titans. So I'm out.
This is Early Break.
Welcome back to Hour 2 on a Thursday. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch on Early Break. Hour 2 sponsored by our friends at Pinnacle Bank. Today is the day. Round 1 of the Pinnacle Bank Championships in Omaha.
Have they teed off yet, Jake?
They have. I'm pretty sure they teed off probably about 7. Yeah. I think it's underway.
Yeah.
Golf is underway in Omaha. The Pinnacle Bank Championships. You think Morrow's there possibly?
Morrow's there with the orange shoes. You'll notice him. You see a guy in orange shoes, you'll know right away it's Morrow. Very unassuming, but yeah, he's running the whole place. He also, I mean, he runs this golf tournament, and he also runs PBA and has all the keys and locks. Yeah,
he has the keys.
He does. If Fred can't get in, he calls Morrow. Hey, listen, I'm at PBA. I can't get in. Hang on.
Come on down, Brian.
I'll be right there.
Morrow is
a big responsibility.
Yeah,
he's very unassuming, Morrow.
Yes. Down at OKC.
Orange shoes on.
Is that the happiest we've ever been? Was OKC pretty close?
Collectively, that
was pretty something. It was when that ball went in and out. Oh yeah, when that ball went in and out. Actually, the best time wasn't at that. The best time was in between the first win and the second.
Oh yeah,
game,
Friday,
because it was already a nuts crowd, and then it went. Then OKC was just bombarded with people.
Yeah, we were out in the courtyard.
We did the show Friday morning, reveling in the victory, thinking about what was to come, and then
the first show was almost more exciting.
Well, it was a pregame show.
The semicircle. Jake was, I said a semicircle up. He was.
Because there was a morning game. That was effectively a pregame show, and the bars weren't open yet, so people came to the hotel to try to drink beer, but they were out of beer quickly because Nebraska fans drank a ton that day.
Yeah.
What were you thinking with the semicircle?
It looked good. It was with the gazebo. Went in line with the gazebo.
The best part about it was Steve called me that morning. Hey, you're still doing the show?
He was getting up there.
It
He was getting like 5:58.
It was a little late.
You were fine though.
It was close.
Made it on in time.
Semicircle was well received by the breakers, I thought.
Yeah, I do too.
It looked good for the
Then we talked to the conductor of Amtrak.
You did.
And Sip hid in the corner.
In the corner behind a fern and listen.
What is a moment I'll never forget. I'm serious. There's a lot of moments in this world that you forget in this life that you have I don't even recall being at some games, but I'll always remember listening to you probe that conductor.
I mean, you were starstruck by Skyler from Planet Fitness also.
Yeah.
The guy that runs your gym. That's him.
Skyler's something of a mystery, by the way.
Well, he was there.
Because the workers at Planet Fitness are, when I talked to Skyler, they were like,
Skyler.
What? You talked to Skyler?
Big time.
I'm like, yeah, long for like 2 hours.
If we don't go to the tournament this year, do you imagine that epic letdown if we're not going anywhere? I mean, that'll be Fred. You're on call. I mean,
Fred's on call.
He's on call.
What if we're flying to Buffalo though, Bill?
I'm fine with it.
Are we doing it?
Semicircle in Buffalo.
No, we're still going wherever it's at.
Okay.
Yes.
I think that's clear. We have to go. I mean, that was a vital thing for the year.
Yeah.
Well,
for the stool.
It was just amazing. That was a time we'll never forget. It was crazy.
How could you? I don't want to forget it. Hope I never do forget it.
Yeah. Sweet 16 run. Didn't see
almost
it coming.
Elite 8 run. Almost had it.
Yeah.
Iowa.
Stupid
Iowa.
McCall. Freaking Sturts.
Ben McCall.
Yeah,
first rounder.
Not a lottery pick. Called it accurate.
Just outside the lottery. Yep. 464-5685. Call or text as always. I saw a nice write-up by ESPN yesterday about the college football schedule.
We know we love schedules on this.
There's a lot of different descriptions, and the one for Nebraska is not very very kind to them. They were going through toughest and easiest things. We'll get to all of them, but for Nebraska has, per ESPN, the number one easiest Power 4 non-conference schedule of anybody. Indiana close number 2, but Nebraska number 1. So that's why.
Hey, we're first.
We're first.
130. So really, Out of 136
They're saying it is of the of the Power Four teams. Nobody in the Power Four has an easier non-conference than Nebraska per ESPN's research.
Where is Indiana in that?
They're just like the next. They're next.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go.
They'll be second easiest to Nebraska.
Yeah, and our friend Bill
Mm.
Steele, he sort of sealed that deal with his assessment of Ohio. I think only 4 starters back. They're not expected to be much. Now,
I mean, they got Nemo, but other than that,
the big
that's
man,
it. Yeah,
new coach. Now, he did say it's Ohio. They have a certain sort of aura. I wasn't aware of that, but they're not. They lost a lot. So then it's Bowling Green and North Dakota.
Yes. Here's the other tiers here from ESPN. The toughest overall Power 4 schedule, conference and non-conference, is Ohio State.
Wow.
We mentioned we play Texas off the bat.
Yeah. They play Ball State, Texas, and Kent State. That's the toughest.
Overall.
Oh, toughest overall.
Yeah, not that's the entire schedule. They play Oregon, they play Indiana, they play USC, they play everybody and Michigan, of course. They play everybody tough this year
at Iowa.
in the Big Ten.
Right away, it's like the same thing at that. Probably be a night game, Iowa at Iowa. It took Oregon the last drive to beat them. It took Oregon the last drive. And who else? Oh, also Indiana made a miracle play.
Remember,
they hit the slant route and versus zero coverage. If not, they had. So the national champion, they have on the ropes at home, and then Oregon on the ropes at home.
Remember, Iowa scored late in that game, and I thought they won.
Yeah, they're gonna win.
The quarterback got in.
Yeah,
the big quarterback. What was his name?
Gronowski.
I thought they won the game.
Yeah.
Now, not so fast. They play. Just do this. Illinois. So Ohio State's conference is Illinois.
That's not easy. It's tough.
I know. Yeah. And then at Iowa, Maryland, at Indiana. Epic. I mean, Ohio State plays at Texas and at Indiana, at USC. My God. Oregon
at home.
Yeah. Northwestern at Nebraska, and then the game. That's a really hard schedule.
Toughest one they're saying in college football.
Wow.
Ohio State.
Thank you for jumping up there and taking Texas. What is that? I would imagine. I don't think that really affects the Husker crowd at all too much
on September 12th.
No, as far as the having the easiest schedule. I don't know if that it doesn't set you off too much, but it does in interest level. There's no doubt about
I think
that.
Good in crowd. Too.
I mean, I'm saying right now, I don't know if the $100 tickets are sold out for 4 to Ohio. I think you call down there and offer 80. I think you're going to be just fine. I think you can barter a little bit with them and get a better deal.
Probably could consider that.
September 12th, though, is a definite date to circle because that is Ohio State in Austin. That's gigantic.
Yes, that's going to be fun.
I mean, I don't even know what to say about it. And now it's even bigger.
What time is that game?
I don't know. 7:30.
They got it right. Hey, they got it right.
Eastern,
take off the big noon kickoff.
How about that?
It says here 6:30.
Last week, remember that watching that last time? I was like, who's playing? Oh, it's Texas and
just
Ohio State.
Up.
11 a.m. game. Yeah, no, they got it right.
It's 7:30 ET. Yeah. So 6:30.
6:30 our time.
Now 5:30 Mountain.
We have mocked this all off season long, but the easiest Power 4 schedule is Texas Tech. We've said their schedule sucks. They don't play anybody tough in the Big 12. The non-conference is a joke. They have correctly been labeled as the easiest.
What is it?
Remember, they don't play anybody at all.
I got it.
Pull it up.
I got it.
Please.
Texas. Where did Notre Dame?
They don't play Utah or BYU this year. Texas Tech does not.
We went over the schedule. And we were blown away.
It's incredible what the schedule they have.
They have a weak non-con too. Yeah. Abilene Christian. Not very good.
Their first three. That's why they're not so concerned probably if their quarterback's ready or not. Like, no, we'll just win their first 2 or 3.
Well,
he's not quite.
How
ready.
do you feel about at Oregon State?
They should win.
No, I don't feel anything. Yeah.
You can't feel anything?
No.
I can't feel anything. Abilene Christian at Oregon State. This is Texas Tech. Houston. And that's at Galaxy Stadium in Lubbock.
Lubbock.
Sam.
Lubbock? It's not Matt Lubbock. It's Lubbock, Texas.
Sam Houston in Lubbock. Yeah. At Colorado. Arizona State. At Cincinnati. No. Arizona. West Virginia. At Oklahoma State. At Baylor. TCU. That's not much.
No.
That's just not
easiest.
Much. I mean, yeah. God dang, Texas Tech should get into playoff, right?
Be hard.
You want to feel bad for a team that's not a Group of 5 team or a Power 4 team. This is it's the toughest overall Group of 6 schedule. Western Kentucky. You know what their non-conference is?
Oh no, it's insane. Say it again.
They
go Indiana and is it Miami?
They played Georgia and Indiana on the road back-to-back weeks. Western Kentucky. And they go to Nevada. They should be Nevada, but they could be Nevada, but Nevada's not.
They could get beat up.
Georgia and Indiana in back-to-back weeks.
That is horrible by the administration. That's all for money.
Yeah.
And,
is it horrible? Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, they want it's the money to fund the entire athletic department.
What do you do as the head coach, Bill? What do you do? Because there's a danger in your team getting physically brutalized 2 straight weeks.
The only thing that you have going in both of those games is it's well noted with Kirby, and I'm sure is that Kirby will not run it up.
Kirby backs off.
He backs off. He does. He plays. Anyway, they say, it's a 42 point deal at that. Take Western Kentucky because
take the unders.
Kirby is taking. He is playing. He is going to play those other guys in the game quickly.
Yeah, I didn't mean the unders.
Yeah.
He just, however you want to gamble it. He doesn't run it up
like that.
So he might not run. He'll put
because there's nothing to gain from it. If all of a sudden you beat a team 68-0, that doesn't do anything. Nebraska beat Akron 68-0, and that does nothing. You don't remember that going. Like, remember the time we got after Akron?
I didn't remember that.
No, you have no idea if that score would have been 38-0. Still a great win. Played well. Played the entire roster. Get them on the field.
God dang, though. I mean, all I'm saying is those are 2 physical teams. There's teams that aren't as physical. A lot of teams that aren't as physical as Indiana, and there's most teams aren't as physical as Georgia.
When we compare at the end of the year the records between Nebraska and if we do compare it to Georgia Tech, I hope we consider their non-conference because they have by far the toughest Power 4 non-conference schedule. We mentioned Nebraska's. North Dakota, Bowling Green, Ohio. That's
Let me
easiest.
guess here. I know they've got they're going to have Colorado and
correct.
Georgia.
Yes.
Just 2 non-conference.
Where's the Georgia game?
Georgia is on the road in Athens.
In Athens.
Oh, it's in Athens.
So they will host Colorado and Tennessee in non-conference, and then go to Georgia. They have Mercer.
Read those
also.
3 off again.
Georgia Tech's non-conference. Colorado at home. Tennessee at home. At Georgia to end the season, of course, and then they'll play Mercer as well. They have one
Why
easier
do they do
game.
that? Why are they doing that?
That's insane.
Why do you do that?
Why would you schedule Colorado, Tennessee, and Georgia in the same?
I don't understand.
So it sounds to me like, if I'm correct, right? So you got Colorado, you said Georgia SEC and Tennessee SEC. So they're one of the teams, obviously, they were playing 8 conference games instead of 9.
Right.
There's like 3 of them that are doing that. So one of them had to be but the one could have been in Colorado. So the 8, I mean, that's insane. But I will say this, give them credit because they've been good the last couple of years. What could they have done? They could have bailed on it. They can't bail on Georgia, but they could have bailed on Tennessee. They could have said, we're not playing Tennessee. Why would you? I mean, but they didn't do it. So I love them for that. But those 3, that's insane. Wow. Imagine the conversation here.
If we're having those non-conference games.
Right now, Steve, what if all of a sudden, the non-conference, we're going to go Georgia, Tennessee, Colorado.
I mean, yeah. I don't even
Would
know
it be
how that
excitement or trepidation with the fan base? And that combination of both.
You'd be bewildered.
Bewilderment.
And there'd be some people saying, why are you doing this? I mean, it almost swings to admirable, but not the smartest. What's going on?
Yeah, I myself, who wants nothing but good games, I'm going to push back on that one a little bit.
Yeah.
That's like, okay, it's 3.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
but if you just take one out, I'm like, okay. If all of a sudden just take one of those out, all of a sudden Tennessee's not there, I'm like going, because I'm thinking this one, I'm going to play Georgia all the time, and Colorado I can beat. So I'm like, but throw Tennessee in there. Ooh, that's going to be a lot.
What are we doing now? Yeah.
This is again the ESPN going through the schedule here.
This is great, Jake.
The toughest Power 4 home schedule is the USC Trojans. They will play at home.
Okay, this is in the Coliseum.
In the Coliseum. They will have Oregon, Ohio State, and Washington come to town to USC.
Imagine trying to sell some tickets there.
And they also go to Penn State and Indiana. But the
Oh
home
my
games,
God, that's a schedule.
Oregon, Washington, Ohio State, all
He's not going
in
to the
LA.
playoffs.
Everyone's talking about playoffs. I don't see how they.
I don't
can.
know how they can.
I don't see how they can go to the playoffs.
I totally agree.
And they're loaded up. But those, I don't know what you do with that. I really
don't either.
know.
Say okay, so their home is Oregon,
September 26th, Washington,
Back to
October
back, right?
3rd. Yeah, back to back and then they play Ohio State on Halloween.
Okay.
At home.
Okay, and then they play at Indiana.
And that's November 14th, and at Penn State, October 10th. I don't think they're a playoff team.
No, I don't either.
Telling you, Penn State, mark them down.
Oh, really?
Mark it down.
Okay.
At worst, they're 10-2. They're 10-2.
Now,
yeah.
That is bold.
Yes, 10-2.
That's bold.
Do you know what the over unders?
If you hit this, it's going to be amazing.
On wins are for Notre Dame. If you're going to bet the what the number is?
10.5.
11.5.
No, it's not.
11.5 is the numbers. They're saying they're not losing. So
11.5.
You probably have to almost go against them to say they get one loss.
Wow.
Yes. The win-loss is 11.5.
They're saying undefeated.
Nobody is in a better spot to win it all than Notre Dame because they're going to get in. They're going to be probably undefeated, and they're going to be healthy. They're going to be very healthy.
Yeah.
Jake, who's got the hardest road out of the Power Four?
I mentioned that was Ohio State.
Ohio State had the
hardest road.
No, that was overall.
Yeah, they're
not.
not
The hardest home one you just gave us.
I have the easiest
road
home
games.
schedule. It's Virginia. But it doesn't give me the road.
Didn't give you the road.
Toughest November is Oklahoma. They will. This is their November. They will go to Florida on the 7th. Then they will host Ole Miss and Texas A&M, and then go to Missouri to end the month.
That's
Florida, Ole Miss, A&M, Missouri in November for Oklahoma.
So one of the tradition team in Florida, the Newburgh. The other two are top 10 in the preseason top 10. And then they have to go to Missouri at home.
That is home against Missouri.
Okay, not as rough. Is that at Missouri? That'd still be.
Oh no, sorry.
No.
I'm sorry. At Missouri. So at Florida, home against Ole Miss, home against A&M, at Missouri to end the year.
Wow,
that's rough. And we have mentioned this before. We feel very bad for Dave, aka David Braun.
Yeah.
The toughest 3-game stretch. It's not even close. And this is just brutal. From between October 31st and November 14th. This is the 3 games Northwestern will play. At Oregon, home against Iowa, and then at Ohio State. 3 straight weeks, no bye. 2 road games at the number 1 and 2 teams in the country, and then they host Iowa. Have fun with that, Northwestern. And Dave, why not us, Dave?
Dave's done a good job there.
I tell you what, that's exciting for Nebraska. You're going to be 5-0.
We'll
You're going to be 5-0.
Nebraska should be 5-0.
God dang, now hold on.
So I stick to my 9-win prediction.
Iowa has that very tough stretch too.
To start off conference play.
That rivals that, right? At Michigan, Ohio State at home, at Washington.
That's tough. That is tough.
Hold it. That's a harder 3-game
That's
stretch.
what I thought.
No. This is why, because they're playing at number 1 and at number 2 in this stretch.
Okay.
And then they
I'll
host
give you
Iowa.
that. All right.
Okay.
But if you just said, if you said neutral site, that one that Steve just read is harder.
That's what came to
They're
mind.
playing 1 and 2, the Oregon and Ohio State.
But the third of Iowa is, I think, say
Michigan.
Okay, Iowa's at Michigan. This is to start league play.
Yeah.
At Michigan, Ohio State, and then at Washington. So that's number 14, number 1, and number 7.
Yeah, Jake's right. 1 and 2. Yeah,
1, 2, and 22 with
Yeah.
Iowa.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
at home.
going to give you
But I
that.
don't say
The problem is you're playing at both.
But I would not say far and away the hardest.
Oh, that's tough. We mentioned Iowa could definitely be 0-3 in conference play and bounce back its overnight season, but this is
He loves
I hate
He
saying
does.
it.
They'll bounce back.
Listen,
they'll bounce back. Kirk, they'll bounce back.
Every so often,
I
it
don't-
seeps
Let's
out.
go Hawks.
No, stop.
Let's go Hawks.
Make it stop.
But they will rebound and have a good season.
Don't get down on them. I will be fine.
Why did I say that?
Because you know
No,
why.
You know
why
why.
did I say that?
Jake, it's okay.
Sickening.
It's okay.
Slap me in the face.
Jake's so happy he wasn't
Seeps out.
He's so happy he wasn't out there for the fight at the pistol because you can't comment on it actually happened. You didn't see
If I
it.
saw it,
You didn't see
I
it.
got to get more
I
details.
didn't see it.
Yes.
Bill's Thrills is next on Early Break in the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Pinnacle Bank on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Looking for something different for lunch or dinner in Lincoln? Big 8 is now open at 1226 P Street, serving seafood boils and Asian cuisine. Get your hands messy with fresh, flavorful seafood boils. Hot, bold, and made to share. Or enjoy classic Chinese and Asian dishes, perfect for lunch, dinner, or a night out with friends and family. Big flavors, generous portions, a brand new dining experience. Big 8, now open in Lincoln.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread's Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread's Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mixed Concrete in Lincoln and Palmyra. Ready Mixed offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they cover the cost of CDL training. Apply with Ready Mixed Concrete today to be eligible for a $2,500 hiring bonus. From Nebco's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today with Ready Mixed Concrete. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
There once was a man from Nebraska who went searching for food in Alaska. When his stomach was rumbling while laying in bed, he could think of only one option, Führer's cheese spread. So he left it once and drove day and night to return back home for cheese spread delight. Now his stomach is full and the voice in his head tells him no more vacations without Führer's cheese spread. Find yours today at most local grocers.
Hog Wild's giant stuffed baked potatoes are anything but basic and really hit the spot when you're craving a little comfort food. Nothing is more satisfying than a Hog Wild baked potato loaded with butter, sour cream, cheddar cheese, bacon bits, and chives. Add your choice of a Hog Wild house smoked meat like pulled pork, chicken, or brisket for a little extra. Order online at GoHogWild.com. Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, 3210 Cornhusker Highway in Lincoln.
But don't be late, we close at 8.
When Nebraska businesses win, we all win. And the Nebraska Chamber is helping make that happen. Tackling the tough stuff like job creation, affordable and accessible childcare, and building a stronger workforce. We're stepping up so local businesses can step forward. If you want to see Nebraska keep growing, keep competing, and keep winning, get connected with the Nebraska Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Learn more at nechamber.com.
Lincoln's go-to for fun isn't new. It's a place that's been a staple of the city for years and is only getting better. Matson's Bowling and Billiards always has open bowling available with no long lines unlike other centers. They have live music almost every weekend and great food at EJ's Bar and Lounge with seating for 150 people. They have popular meals like the EJ Burger, pizza for the whole family, and famous EJ's Wings. Contact Sarah to book a party for friends, coworkers, or family at Matson's Bowling and Billiards just south of 48th and Holdridge.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Ever look at your house and think, ouch, it's stuck in the past? Or realize that your kitchen needs a new everything? Like thousands of homeowners, you can simply call SprayNet Lincoln. Their patented spray system and paint delivers a flawless factory finish, no mess, done in a day, and cost-effective. It looks just like new, including your vinyl. And it's all backed by their 15-year no-peel warranty. SprayNet Lincoln, custom chemistry and smarter painting. Google SprayNet Lincoln or call them now at 402-383-3336 or email ching@spray-net.com.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
We're on the air.
Back
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
to more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you looking for a new way to put your skills to work?
I am.
Explore new options in the fintech industry.
Finance.
At Currency, a Sandhills global company. They have full-time spots in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. Also, 4.5-day work week, attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more today.
I tell you what, we got a photo set.
Yeah, Carson was showing off.
Carson was
God,
showing
what was
off.
that?
Did you see that?
It's almost obscene.
It's almost, yeah, it was like he did some
graphic,
some buys and tries. You know, he's just doing
Just
biceps and
nonstop.
triceps. Yeah.
I thought, that was impressive.
Yeah.
You look like a former player.
Yeah, he does. Like I said, I mean, he had to send that to Kurt Dukes, I'm imagining, to say, this is how I still look like I can catch that pass.
Dukes.
Yeah. Had to be.
Dukes. Hey, by the way, we did hear from Mickey. It's Mickey for just to update that.
You did hear from him?
Yeah, just to update the conversation earlier. It's not
Please do
Marty.
that.
It's not
Mar.
It's not Marty.
There's an M within a Y. It's
Right.
got the stuff in the middle wrong.
It's Mickey, and thanks, Mickey. Mickey,
Mickey.
as we properly identified, is a podcaster, so he's probably just starting to listen now.
Sorry, misnamed you, Mickey. I
Right,
called you Marty.
you were very
Is he
confident.
still delivering beverages?
Okay.
And could he? Is he and could he?
I don't know that. He's just. I don't want to read. I'm not authorized to read the text.
Understood.
Yes.
But I will ask him. You still delivering brew? We don't need any.
Door to door.
Do you still deliver?
That'd be a fun
liquor?
job. Door to door liquor.
Well,
hey, I got some Jack Daniels.
What if you showed up? How great that'd be if somebody just knocks on your door. People are selling books like that. What do you got? Got some Jim Beam? Got some Sky Vodka? Got some Budweiser?
It'd probably work.
It'd probably work. Is
Got a whole fridge for the stuff. What do you want?
It'd be incredible. You'd get shut down eventually, but for
Oh,
a
yeah.
while it'd be quite a deal. Like that.
So yeah. Anyway, it's Mickey,
Not
and we will
Marty.
not forget that again. I'm sort of
Mickey.
embarrassed about the whole thing.
That's my bad. I was pretty confident
What
in
if
the
you
Marty.
just did like one of those? Because you can keep everything warm now in those in certain containers, like those pizza containers you have. What if people just went by? What do you got? What do you got? A couple bacon cheeseburgers. You know what? That
do
interests
that.
me. I mean,
You
door to
could-
door.
that's not illegal.
Go about 5:30. Just walking around
You
neighborhoods.
time it out right. Dinner time, lunchtime.
The issue with liquor would be you might go to a house where there's no parents.
Yes.
And
Well, you'd
Some
be
minors.
right.
Yeah. Checking. Yeah. Well, check ID.
Yeah.
Check ID.
We'd be
valid
responsible
ID.
in this. Come on.
Well, yeah, but we would, but not everybody would.
Understood.
Yeah.
Door to door sales, I think, is something I want to bring back more. That should be.
I think that's a good idea. What was your other idea? Oh, yeah, 19-year-old. The legal drinking age moved back to 19. 19.
Yeah.
19. It was 18 in Iowa. It was not 19. It was 18.
It was when I was in high school. It was
Magic Bridge.
19 in Iowa.
The
so you could
bridge.
just
I
drive
thought it was
across-
18.
No, 18 in South Dakota, which was again another 5-minute drive. But then
No, I
19
was just saying in Iowa when I was in high school it was 18. I thought.
But if I'm correct, at that juncture, it was just beer, and it was 3-2 beer.
Uh-huh,
That was their
okay.
answer. That was their answer. It's a little less alcohol in the beer.
That might be right.
We'll have to do some research on that.
But I know this: the Magic
Confirm.
Bridge was real.
Oh, we piled over that thing.
Yeah. When it was Jake. The feeling that you got when you got halfway across that bridge, all of a sudden it's like this is unbelievable.
It's like you're going to Vegas.
It is. It's like landing in Vegas.
It
And
was.
when all of a sudden
Just
it's like
going to Iowa.
you're just driving into Iowa and you go across that bridge in Sioux City, across the river, and all of a sudden it's like Xanadu. And all of a sudden you're in the Foxy Lady like
no,
that.
it wasn't the Foxy Lady. It
No,
was
this
the-
in Sioux City. You
Oh.
were going to Council Bluffs.
What was it in Council Bluffs?
I don't know. I was going to Sioux City.
Oh.
Yeah.
There was a famous place. Somebody will text it in Council Bluffs. Everybody went to the same place.
Well, help us out, Breakers, that one.
Yeah,
You
Mickey.
got-
Mickey, help us.
You got your old
Was it-
girlfriend.
was it the
beat you up
depot?
there.
The depot?
Lisa.
The volleyball player, right?
Yeah, let's not talk about that. That was rough.
Lisa, was her name Lisa?
Yeah.
Was it the depot in Council Bluffs?
Yes.
Yes. It's the depot.
It was. The depot.
Yes, you got that one right. Eric Hickman with the Colorado Bulldogs.
Another round of Bulldogs.
He was doing it back then.
Another round of Bulldogs.
Back in the day.
Oh,
another round of Bulldogs.
Can you imagine how much fun it'd be to get everybody together again? Head over to the depot.
Yes, it would be fun.
All a bunch of 60-year-olds.
How do they remember that?
Well, Eric didn't forget better times,
that was
apparently.
better. Yeah. Iowa hung in there with us.
It is time for another edition of Bill's Thrills here on a Thursday. Here we go.
Some call him the most interesting man in the world.
That is setting up the morel mushroom bonanza.
Oh,
yeah.
Is it going to be a bonanza?
Mushrooms grow better with thunder and lightning.
Others call him Coach. But to everyone else, he's Bill.
I want to get one of those military ab stimulators for us to wear during the show. Have you seen? I sent it to you today.
It's time for Bill's Thrills on Early Break.
As always, Bill's Thrills sponsored by our friends at Dynert Contracting.
Randy,
the king of remodels for your kitchen, bathroom, whole house, and beyond. Please call or text Randy at 402-417-5204 at Dynert Contracting.
A lot of tension with Randy right now. Obviously, Pender loves Randy. He was there for the golf tournament, but Randy's a Malcolm person. So there's tension right now. But they're still very, they're still very cordial to each other as Randy is milling around the baseball field. He will not be doing his whittling at all or any sort of power tools.
Oh yeah, it wasn't whittling, it was power
tools. Yes.
What was he demonstrating?
What's that? Just how to run power tools, how to run a sander, and
between
handsaw.
innings.
Yeah, between innings.
Why is he shutting it down?
What's that? Well, he just figured let's focus on the guys.
Championship.
Let's focus on the championship game. Let's keep it what has to happen. What is today, Jake?
It's I believe Cool Parenting Tips Thursday, Bill.
Okay, I got something simple. I think I'm kind of looking for parenting tips. I think you parent. You're always parenting, I think, in a way, but this is from youth up to maybe like through college is where I've addressed this.
Youth to college.
Multiple employments will lead to enjoyments.
Damn.
Multiple employments will lead to teach your kids to have multiple jobs. And if there's one summer you have a good job and you get another job in the next summer, that's okay. You've got to have multiple jobs. So I just went through, think through all the jobs you had when you were a kid. So I went through as a young youth, 6th grade, me and Chris Buchholz, one of the Buchholz boys. We were cleaning popos. We had keys to the drive-in. And we
clean what?
We clean popos. We clean the whole. So it, like when it closed down, like at 10:30 in 6th grade, we had keys to it. We go over there and we'd clean it.
You're kidding.
And then we had keys to all the arcade
That's a
games.
job.
It was awesome. Had all those arcade games. I worked construction, did concrete, laid brick, did all kinds of construction stuff. Painted houses. Painted Ken Rahanick's house. Me and Mike Martin. That's when we also had Z92 on because they gave away that car in 1983. And so we were listening nonstop, and we had to jump off of a scaffolding to get down to make our call in for that radio. So painted houses, like they had the scoop snow, you had the you had the mowed, you had the walked beans. Then in college, I drilled irrigation wells out in Kearney. As a fundraiser for Husker Athletics in the summer, me and Jerry Gadowski traveled around and did fundraising for Husker Athletics.
Gadowski did?
Yes. Bartended 3 spots, 2 Legions, 1 here, 1 in Kearney, and then also at Grandmother's on West O. Sold camping memberships so you can buy a membership to a camping place all around the country. You could travel from one to the other. So multiple employments will lead to enjoyments.
Wow.
Teach your kids to have all kinds of jobs.
Breakers,
because that it is. If you think back on the number of jobs that you had, we know that Jake was the salad
sides manager. Back alley eatery.
Yes, sides manager. What else did you have, Jake? You were at the country
I
club.
worked at the BCC.
Yeah, BCC.
I did sell books in college, door to door. I did do that.
That's another one right there. That was another great one. Steve, how many did you have? I'm like, I had like 10 jobs.
I didn't have that.
Yeah,
I was at a very stable job at the Platte County Ag Society on the fairgrounds. So
with the muskrat situation.
Yeah.
What about the breakers?
Yes.
What a breakers?
What happened to the muskrat again? Walk us through that, please.
We've done this a lot.
Oh, one more time. It's a job. It was a job from your youth.
It seems like it wasn't a muskrat. What's the?
You said muskrat.
Yeah.
Is it a beaver?
No.
A mink.
Keep naming rodents. Not
a woodchuck.
Possum.
Possum.
It was a little possum. That's where it was.
And you had to go capture him.
No. It was dying under the. Okay, it was on the. There's a huge grandstand, and it was on the north side of the grandstand. It was dying under an awning, and it was on its it was dying. It was clearly dying. And Zook always suggested I was sort of a snowflake, kind of the nice guy, weak member of the team. And he always would try to rough me, get toughen me up.
Get you going a little
and
bit.
He got a hammer and said, "You're going to kill this thing. You're going to hit it on its head when it's out of its misery." And the guys all got gathered around Dave Lange and Roback, Corey's relation. And I had to hit it on the head to put it out of its misery. I'll never forget it as long as I live. The thing looked at me right as I was swinging the hammer. Like, "Are you going to do this?" And I heard the crunch. Like, I heard
that's part of your youth job.
I heard the crunch of the skeleton.
This really wasn't where I was going with this at all.
Well, but you might run into things like that.
You might. Yeah,
things might happen.
Well, I mean, you get life experience in these jobs.
All these different jobs are it's just fun. You have all these different experiences. You do different things. Nothing. I never thought I was going to sell memberships to a campground for life. That wasn't what I was thinking.
I imagine there were some trials too.
Yeah, with trials. My biggest thing with that one was that was back when they had to deal. Hey, if you show up here, you're going to get a free VCR, TV, or something. So they thought they're getting a gift. So it was a scam in a way.
Wow.
And so I knew that. So they'd come in. I go, "Hey, is there any chance you can write me a check for $4,000 today?" They're like, "We just drove 80 miles to get a free VCR." And I go, "Okay, so this is what we're going to do. So we're just going to kind of act like I'm doing my job, and we're going to talk about this. And if you don't go through the whole thing, you don't get the VCR."
That'd be like a timeshare thing.
Yes. I got. Yeah, the whole timeshare thing. And so that's what you were selling was timeshares.
Essentially so.
Yeah, I wasn't into it. So I wasn't good at the sales part. But all the different jobs you had, cleaning popos with the Buchholz boys with Chris.
I'm struggling with the word popos.
That's the name
bar,
of
the bar.
No, popos would be like a restaurant. It would be more of it used to be called Dog and Suds back in the day.
Okay.
Also, it was Dog and Suds. So
what a great
it's
name.
a place you'd go to get a root beer float and a coney dog.
You cleaned it. Did you guys effectively clean it?
Yes, we had keys.
Were you effective in your cleaning?
Very good at it. We're very good at it. And Kay Allen worked there also. And Kay Allen would always stick around and talk to us, which we liked that. Kay was a year older than us, so we were a little mesmerized by her.
Ooh.
Yeah, exactly.
We have some response here from Breaker's jobs in the past. Someone says, "Bill, is it okay to just have a summer job in high school? I played 4 sports and I took school very seriously."
You signed off on that?
Yeah, most of all of these jobs, none of mine were during either youth when I wasn't playing sports, or after, or it was summer, or it was seasonal jobs. That's the scooping of snow. That was the bean walking.
Yeah,
that was those things that came up. Mowing yards that came up during that time.
Someone says every child needs to tassel for a summer.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's real. I tell you, if you can get through it, it's really only 2 to 3 weeks, Steve.
Yeah,
it's not a long time.
It might be
but it's
early
real.
Morning,
it's not much longer. You're right.
There's a certain time when it's go time.
Oh God.
Yeah, you're just walking through mud and humid, and you talk about the real thing about the heat of corn. Oh, that's real. What else you got?
Downtown Scott says dishwasher at an old folks home, then Best Buy. The job I really wanted was Best Buy.
Really wanted the best
dishwasher.
How about that? That's a great. It's a miserable job. Gravy on everything. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff.
Right.
Robert says so true. Having multiple jobs helps you stay organized, and you end up having more fun times with your buddies. Somehow, being busier helps with the fun time.
Every one of those jobs, I could name an epic time of something happened that was just unbelievable. My unbelievable story is not about hitting some sort of animal in the head with a bat, with a bat or a hammer.
No, it was a hammer. It was a small ball peen hammer.
Yeah.
Very specific.
Ball peen. What else you got?
Big
Jay?
Bird had a variety of jobs: detasseling, mowing at the golf course, cook at the barbecue restaurant, taxi driver, party
driver.
casino dealer.
Wow. Oh wow. Whoa. Party casino. That'd be a great job. All these jobs, like I said, you have nothing but fun with them. I mean, they're absolutely incredible.
Someone says, Bill, totally agree. Are any of these soon-to-be college athletes working part-time jobs to get real-life experience outside of a court or field?
Yes, it does.
I wonder.
I'm trying to think that the one I enjoyed the most, obviously, was the bartending. That was fun. The only thing about it was you got no weekends off.
Yeah,
you were working.
Legion Club,
you were working.
No weekends.
Yeah,
you saw Mel Maines, though.
But you saw Mel Maines and Bob Devaney came through. And
Give me another name.
It'd be great like that.
Give me another one.
I'm trying to think here. Put me in a spot with that. I know the band was the Turpins. Anybody remember the Turpins?
Yes. I mean, you've talked about them.
They were incredible live music. So I always worked the main bar, which was a lot of fun.
Mel Maines and Devaney. That's probably
pretty good.
Yeah.
Sanderson says, I've had so many jobs since I was 12, it would take me a while to even remember all of them.
Well, it's kind of a fun little drill to go back through in your head right now and just write them down.
Yep.
Just go kind of where I was at. I forgot about my drilling of wells, irrigation wells out in Kearney. I was a graduate assistant there in the summer. We drilled, and when you start to drill a well, you have to finish the drill.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes you could go all night.
Oh
yeah. You'd sleep for a while, and because you had to add the new piece on and stuff. So yeah. So
you've had some hard jobs.
So it was kind of fun.
Bird says he did tasseling and worked the Van Berg golf course when he was young in Columbus.
What golf course?
Van Berg.
Yeah.
That's just, it's like
Isn't that right by the Pawnee Plunge, Van Berg?
Yeah.
Somewhat, right?
It is.
Is that where you had your hole in one?
No, I had mine at the country club.
Yeah, at the Elks.
That's right. Country club.
That's a tough
Van Berg is the public course. It's a public muni. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good. It's a good course.
Thank you, Bird.
Ron says lumberyard, bonanza, sprinkler installation, walked beans, and bartended at Chi-Chi's for 2 days.
Chi-Chi's. Remember Chi-Chi's was a big deal in our time. Yeah.
Yellow?
Giant margaritas.
Was it yellow?
Yeah, it was out at Gateway.
Yeah. Was it a yellow building?
Yes, a yellow
like
building.
a banana-colored yellow building.
Kevin says right now his son is caddying and making $200 to $300 a day at the Harvester Golf Club in Northeast Des Moines.
Wow.
$300 a day caddying. Right now,
fun.
still.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Someone says, I am over 40 years old, and I still put detasseling on my resume like a badge of honor.
Yeah, it would be. It'd be a badge of honor. I'd say I didn't do it, and the detasseling wasn't in our area.
It was in our area.
It was in your area.
Dick Libby drove the bus. He was the football coach. Dick Libby drove that bus.
That was the thing also, too, back in the day. Teachers like my dad, he always had a second job. So he would start his second job.
Yeah, Libby did.
They had a second job in the summer and make extra money for the family.
Dick Libby was a great guy, by the way, and he held that group together. I didn't know when you're that age, you don't know. I didn't have any frame of reference. I didn't know how hard it was. It was hard, but I didn't know it was harder than any job I'd ever have the rest of my life.
Last one here, unnamed texter says, I delivered the Journal Star in Barnston on a go-kart.
There you go, another one.
Your paper on a go-kart.
Is that right? Is that right?
I forgot that one.
You delivered
the paper.
Delivered which one?
With that Sioux City Journal.
Yeah, you delivered the Journal. I
Sioux
love
City
that.
Journal.
The Sioux City Journal.
Delivered like that. Picked it up. I had to pick up my papers behind the post office. And the thing, how heavy it was front and back loaded.
Oh, yes.
So you had to load that thing and get it on. So you wanted to get to your first 10 houses to get some weight off. And I'd be on my sister's.
Not easy.
I was on the Swin.
By the way, that's not an easy job.
No, it wasn't easy.
Bill, the
hard
headline one more time, please, on this cool parenting tips
Bothers
Thursday.
Multiple employments will lead to enjoyments.
Sioux City Journal. Did you have an opinion on the Sioux City Journal?
What's that? No, I really did it because I wanted to go. Me, Chris, and Rod Kinning wanted to go to the Sioux City Journal. If you had your sales were up, then you got to go to Worlds of Fun. They took you to Worlds of Fun for one day,
and you went,
and I made it. I won that. Yes,
I went on a bus.
Yeah, it was incredible. Duke didn't make it. Duke did the World Herald, but Duke got arrested basically because he gathered all the money, the funds. He went around and collected. Didn't always turn it all in, and so he bought a new bike, bought a brand new bike, and then the World Herald guy goes, "Hey, listen, you're short a couple $100," and he goes, "I'll tell you what, I'll just quit." So
that's not good.
Yeah, it's not good. So
Duke,
he's still
okay.
Right now. The World Herald, Duke cannot get the World Herald to this day.
He's banned.
If he tries to get it delivered,
he's on the do not deliver list.
He's on the list.
That is Bill's Thrill, sponsored by our friends at Diner Contracting. It is time to play the game show. Give us a call right now at 464-5685. A chance to win a business box of bagels to Bagels and Joe. The record is 0-3 on the week. We are going back, Throwback Thursday. Not way back, kind of back.
Okay.
2002 in sports. 2002.
Just sports in general?
Just I've got all questions from 2002 in the world of sports.
I was at Utah. Yeah.
2002 was a rough season for Nebraska.
That might be mentioned at some point here, possibly.
Well, hold on. Just brief me a little bit on that. That was,
I'm not going to bring it up. It's part of the question.
7 and something. Yeah.
If you think you know your 2002 year in sports, call us 464-5685. Shut Up Sipple starts right now.
We've all been there. You're listening to the radio, and then that rage starts to grow inside of you. It starts to consume you. It gets to a point where you just want to yell, "Shut up, Sipple!" No, sorry.
I'm sorry.
Well, here's your chance. It's time to shut up, Sipple. Call now to play 464-5685. Shut up, Sipple. Brought to you by Bagels and Joe.
464-5685. Call the Nick Down Sip and Bill in trivia. Today's topic is 2002, 24 years ago in the sports world.
This
Bill
is
was
really
at Utah.
open-ended. You're at Utah. I was covering Frank's team that was struggling, so I was immersed. Probably didn't know much of what was going on around.
Yeah, I don't.
Neither did Bill. He was immersed. We were immersed. I mean, the fact that we were immersed puts us at a disadvantage.
And you're 0-3.
Yeah.
On the week.
Yeah.
Trying to get our first win.
It's 64 and 58. If we don't win some here, the reset's coming.
We have Corey. Corey, how do you feel about 2002 in sports?
We will see.
Corey, where are you calling from today?
I'm at work in Lincoln.
Nice. Another Lincoln listener.
That's
Could you
good.
text another person maybe in Lincoln or somewhere to see
Somebody.
if they would be also a breaker?
I can. That'll be my number one goal for the day.
Thank you, Corey. Appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you very
Top
much.
goal from Corey.
He's got a good radio voice.
Corey, first question to you, Bill, a lifeline for SIP for one question. What team, Corey, beat the Giants in 7 games to win the 2002 World Series? This team took down Barry Bonds and company.
I'm going to guess Yankees.
No. If you don't know it, don't take
Say
it.
it again now, the Giants.
What team beat the Giants in 7 games to win the
I don't know.
2002 World
I
Series?
think I know, but I'm saying pass.
What are you thinking?
Was it the Athletics?
No,
You
don't.
didn't guess. He wasn't guessing.
No, I already said we're not
Yeah, we're
taking
not
it.
passing.
Sounds
We
like a guess to me,
That was
guys.
they
No,
didn't take it.
I
Corey.
100% said it's
The answer was Darren Erstad's Anaheim Angels.
probably should have known that.
Ersty.
Connor, what are you
to
doing with your
Erstad.
hair? That was really weird. Yeah, he was
Boy
doing,
band
he was-
stuff.
Yeah, he was doing stuff.
Apologies to Erstad, by the way.
Yes.
0-0 tie. SIP first question. Bills in play. What team beat Indiana in the NCAA men's basketball finals 64-52 to win the 2002 title? Beat Indiana. Win it all. 0-2.
Oh, boy. I don't know this.
Yeah.
Come on. We got to figure this out.
Okay.
2002.
5 seconds.
I got to guess.
Go ahead.
5.
UConn.
You know, UConn's never a bad guess for this century, so you're fine. No, it's not correct, though. Do you want that, Corey, or not?
I do. If I remember correctly, it was Maryland.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Gary Williams in Maryland.
All right, we're in trouble.
Juan Dixon, Lonnie Baxter, all those guys.
I'm sorry?
Yeah.
Juan Dixon, Steve Blake, Lonnie Baxter. Good
Lonnie
team.
Baxter. I don't remember that name.
Good team.
Who was the coach again?
Gary Williams.
Okay, we're in trouble.
For the win to make it an 0-4 start to the week. Corey, what South African golfer won his 3rd major but first British Open title in 2002? South African golfer.
South African golfer.
I know this, by the way.
Ernie Els.
Brilliant. Ernie Els.
The Big Easy.
Correct, the Big Easy. And that's
Add that one too.
0-4 starts the week. Corey, congrats. You win Bengals. Thanks for calling and calling down the road.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
It was short and sweet.
This is embarrassing.
Yeah.
You had Ernie Els, though?
Yes.
We both had that.
Okay. You want your last question or not?
Sure, why not?
Because Sip will surely get this one correct. Bill, I don't know if Bill was at Utah, so you won't probably know this as well. The 2002 Nebraska football team was 7-7 the year after going to the national championship game. They began the year 3-0. What team gave them their first loss, a 40-7 blowout?
Oh, it was Penn State.
Brilliant.
And tiebreaker. How many rushing yards did Larry Johnson have in the 40-7 win over Nebraska in 2002?
I don't know if he got to 200. He ran wild. That was a rough night. I'm going to say 176.
Bill? Over, under?
Over.
Yeah, it's only 123.
Yeah,
19 carries, but it was a bludgeoning 40-7. That was not a good day.
Were you at the game, Steve?
Sure.
Is that
I do remember this one.
You were this is at Penn State?
Yeah, I didn't remember that game. There's games I don't remember being at, but I do remember that one. It was windy, it was a night game, white out, and it was daunting. And it was too much for Jamal. I felt bad for Jamal
Lord.
Yeah, I felt bad for him. It was just too much for him at that point. He got to a point where it wouldn't have been too much, but that night it was. It was a lot. It was harrowing. it wasn't a friendly atmosphere. I remember that immediately. I was thinking, this is not friendly. These people aren't friendly.
40-7.
You're going to see them in the playoffs again this year. Yeah.
10-2 you're going with. Mark that. That's amazing. That's an amazing
Their schedule's not
they avoid the big three.
Yeah, they got a good schedule, right?
They got some tough games. They avoid the
You
big
like
three.
Rocco then, right?
I like Rocco.
Yeah, he's a gamer.
Yeah.
Tough little guy.
Third-year starter.
Yeah.
Hour 3 is next
6'4".
on Early Break on the Ticket.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Pinnacle Bank. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Graham Tire presents life's greatest adventures.
Okay, take the worm, put it on the hook. Now bring your pole back and throw it forward. And just let the fish come to you.
I got a bite! It's a big one, Dad!
Great road trips start with great service. Graham Tire, your tire store next door, with 5 convenient Lincoln locations, getting you to the places that matter most.
At Anderson Ford, we offer a 5-day return or exchange policy, so you can make sure the vehicle you choose is the best vehicle for you. No pressure. Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $195 per month for 36 months. Experience better at Anderson Ford. Stock number 1009974. $195 per month lease for 36 months with approved credit. 7,500 miles per year. 10,000 due at signing. No security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 8/31/26.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
At Raising Cane's, we focus on making the most craveable chicken finger meals, getting them right every time. That's why we hand batter every chicken finger, mix every cane sauce, butter every Texas toast, stir every slaw, salt every fry, squeeze every lemon, and brew every ounce. We do this inside every Raising Cane's, every day, because when you do it right, you can taste it in every bite. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program by building a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Play ball! Some places just feel like home. In Lincoln, that place is Haymarket Park. For 25 seasons, it's where we gather with friends, with family, and our out-of-towners who want that same warm welcome. It's where kids catch their first foul ball, where we're all neighbors for at least 9 innings. Because when Salt Dogs fans root for our home team, there isn't a single stranger in the stands. So come one, come all, and let your local tradition play on. Get your tickets at saltdogs.com.
Bauer Underground has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know that the best workers in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built upon hard work, authentic people, and a pedigree of success. They're offering top-notch benefits, matching 401k, and a $600 per year clothing allowance. Bauer Underground, a family-friendly company with room for advancement.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions with pay starting at 23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offer great pay, health, dental, and vision, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road, just south of 14th and Highway 2.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures.
but buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. It's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear that you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
When Nebraska businesses win, we all win. And the Nebraska Chamber is helping make that happen. Tackling the tough stuff like job creation, affordable and accessible childcare, and building a stronger workforce. We're stepping up so local businesses can step forward. If you want to see Nebraska keep growing, keep competing, and keep winning, get connected with the Nebraska Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Learn more at nechamber.com.
It's true. Many of us spend more time thinking about what's for dinner than preparing for retirement. But if you think your retirement needs deserve more attention, I agree. And I'd like to help. I'm your Edward Jones financial advisor, Ryan Buck. Together, we can give you a long-term strategy, the attention it deserves. Contact me today at 402-483-0377. Again, that's 402-483-0377. Stop by our office at 8380 Old Cheney Road. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Wake up, Lincoln.
Good morning. Good morning. It's great to stay up late.
It's time for Early Break. Sponsored by Nebco and Anderson Ford. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Sorensen.
I like Stone.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
And here comes a sandwich from God.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
Hey, somebody grab me a mocha quick, would you?
This is Early Break.
Welcome back to Hour 3 on a Thursday. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch on Early Break. Third hour, sponsored by our friends at Nebco.
The Co.
Now hiring at Ready Mix Concrete. Apply today at nebcoinc.com. Also, shout out to Anderson Ford at 27th and I-80 and 33rd in Yankee Hill. Why would you not want to go by, test drive, and purchase a vehicle today at either location?
Yeah, it's a go north, go south. I mean, it's everything you want right
the
there.
Taco
Mike's,
of Lincoln.
Yeah,
Where's David? Which side?
He's north side.
He's north. Mike's down there south. I'm sure Mike heads up north too.
Yeah.
He does both. He's a hands-on guy.
Is he? Now, I don't know this.
Yeah, Mike's hands-on 100%.
I don't know why I've never really come across Mike. Yeah. If I have, I apologize, Mike. I don't
Well, he was at one of our events in Romans.
Yes. Mike was there. We talked to him.
He did talk to him from the stage.
Yeah, he's from the stage. We talked
he was
to him.
called out from the stage by Bill. You
Yes.
said, "Hey, Mike," to him.
All right.
All right.
So we have
at least one time.
I apologized. By the way, Mickey is
Mickey the beer guy.
Yeah, he's still in. He still is in the Bud distributorship.
Good.
He's still running a sales route for a Bud distributor. I bring that up because he was a prominent part of the show early. Mickey is
not
his name.
not Marty.
No, not Marty. It's Mickey, and we'll remember that from now on. He's going to listen to the podcast, probably be angry.
Yeah,
at me. I'm the one.
I don't think
I'm the one that said Marty.
We raved about him.
Oh yeah,
So
we gave him a lot of
there's
kudos.
But how do you feel when someone forgets your name?
That's rough. It's been a couple years to be fair.
That would
now it doesn't bother me.
Does not bother me at all. Somebody calls me the wrong name. Matter of fact, me and Laura were walking Sugar the other day. Someone went by in a golf cart and yelled at me, called me the wrong name, and she goes, "Did he just call you the wrong name?" I go, "He did."
It's not a big deal.
Didn't
to
think
me.
it
Doesn't bother me.
I didn't.
At all.
I didn't get in my car and drive.
But what if it's ongoing though? Like every time you walk by, they say, "Hey, Brad," to you instead of Bill.
At some point, you got to.
Hey, Brad.
Right.
Yeah.
At some point, you got
to a weird spot.
Yeah. It does a little bit. Also, my sister chimed in.
Tamara?
Yeah, Tamara. When I lived in Corpus Christi with them for a semester, I washed dishes at a Holiday Inn on South Padre Island.
For how long, Bill?
About 4 hours. And
what was wrong?
It just was not me. And so I
quit mid-shift.
I quit mid-shift. I told him, I said, I need to take a quick break. And I went to a payphone. I called my sister and she came and picked me up. Tammy, I'll be about 2 hotels down in the parking lot. I didn't want to stay in the same
I
parking
got to get out of here.
I got to get out of here. Because it wasn't one of more of my.
This was Corpus Christi and you were how old?
What's that? How old at that? I would have been about 18.
And I had done, think about this one, I had done concrete work.
He did a lot of stuff.
And this wasn't. And then also from there, though, I got a job at the yacht club at
God
Corpus
dang.
Christi. So I cleaned boats at the yacht club.
Really?
Yeah. Then I'd go sail with them on Wednesday nights was when they had a little. So if I was down there cleaning, so hey, you want to jump on? So I'd jump on with them.
What were you doing down there?
Going to Del Mar Junior College, home of the Fighting Vikings.
We did not know this part of Bill's life at all.
Yeah, that's also where
this is news to
we
us.
won the co-ed slow pitch softball championship.
What position did you play?
At second. I was a vacuum over there at second.
We did not know about any part of that.
Yeah.
This is
Del
news.
Mar.
I
thought that was a race course in San Diego.
The best part,
was a junior college.
The best part, they were also the Vikings. They didn't have any sports, but they still had a name though. That was great. So So my sister came to the games too. It was great. Slow pitch softball.
Oh, they had that sport.
Yeah, the slow pitch softball, just not actual.
Intramural slow pitch softball. I played second. Yes.
Champion.
Young Bill.
Yes.
Young Bill.
It was great.
By the way, before we move on, quick shout out. Speaking of Anderson Ford.
Yeah.
Adam, success story, says, I test drove a truck from Anderson Ford last week, and now I have a new truck.
Oh, that's great.
See,
seriously.
Sales.
I wonder what
David, Mike, Nate Fredericks, there you go. Adam,
sales. There it is. Send this to Mike.
We have to sell trucks.
Yes.
We are selling trucks.
And then also we had the great business development meeting up in Pender.
That's right. With Hunt Transportation and
oh yeah, they texted today.
I got
place?
Timberline.
Timberline. There you go. Yes.
Yeah,
I thought they sold boots.
Somebody texted from
Timberline apparently just makes luxury barn dominium, which sounds awesome, by the way. What a cool company that would be to work at.
I don't know this person. They texted a booth. It's a Hunt Transport.
That's Brent. That is Brent.
Oh, Brent.
Brent.
Okay, I need to put that in my phone.
Brent. It's Trevor's brother.
Trevor.
Brent Mankey. Yeah.
Okay. Is that right?
That's right. So we saw Trevor Mankey.
I love when Trevor comes in. Trevor's the one who brought to light about the fisticuffs.
He did.
He's the one who brought. That's when I walked by with the hold it.
By the way, Sanderson said, how are we just now finding about this part of your life, Coach? We're a little bit upset that this came out just now about Del Mar.
That's a little weird.
Corpus Christi.
Yeah,
I would agree with that, Sanderson.
Yeah. I went to Kearney State to play basketball. That didn't go so well because I wasn't. That's what I meant. The breeze was in Kearney.
You were recruited by Coach
I not really recruited that hard. Don't get me wrong. No.
We almost could have ended up on the same team.
Yeah.
This is weird.
Yeah.
Parallel lives.
So talk to Kearney if that wasn't going to. So I was going to quit school and just do whatever for a semester. And my sister and Shin Daddy said, you're not going to quit school. So I moved to Corpus Christi.
Quit school and do what?
Yeah. So I moved to Corpus Christi and they were just newly married and now I'm living with them.
Wow.
Yeah. In Corpus Christi.
They were down there.
Yeah. Working. And he was the controller of the currency.
It was nice of your sister to invite you down.
Yeah. Actually, Steve is probably the one who probably led it more than even my sister.
Shin Daddy did?
Shin Daddy's like, no, just come down. It's fine. Just come down here.
Amazing.
Go to Del Mar.
Had an incredible time, too. Had a little pool at their little apartment complex we'd hang out at.
Oh.
Yeah, it was great.
How long were you there?
And, just one semester. And then through the summer. Then I came back to Wesley and played football.
Okay.
And the rest is history. We just didn't know about this one semester.
I'm telling you, this softball team was amazing. It was really good.
That kept you
Second
fit.
baseman Bill Busch.
That kept you fit.
Yeah, well, we also, we ran the Beach to Breakers marathon. It was a relay team. And so we ran, so we had 6 of us. And so Shin Daddy met somebody said that. So I didn't have any shoes. So I ran my section of whatever 6 miles, whatever it was like that, in high top basketball shoes.
How are your legs?
That's all I had.
You were young.
But 18.
Yeah, you were young.
Didn't even phase you.
Yeah.
Didn't even phase you. Yeah.
It might phase some people.
Yeah.
You were pretty athletic.
All conference quarterback.
464-5685.
All conference quarterback.
Call or text as always. Now we're a couple days late to the story because I didn't think it was a huge deal, but people wanted to hear our thoughts on it apparently. So Dylan Raiola was talking to some media ahead of fall camp beginning for Oregon. I have the audio of this. He was asked about the comparison between Nebraska and Oregon, and I'll play what he said. This is Dylan Raiola, the backup quarterback now at Oregon. Here's his thoughts from earlier this week.
It's definitely been a transition. I'll start with the landscape of outside, and there's not cornfields here. There's mountains and trees, and I love the nature. As far as football, it's different. With coaches and players, like we have a lot more talent than we did at Nebraska. And I don't say that to knock on them, but I think everybody will know that. But I'm very grateful for my time there. Learned a lot from my coaches, teammates, still have those relationships, but You know, I think that I'm really excited for what Oregon's going to bring, you know, not only to my life, but for my team.
For some reason, those comments lit the Nebraska fan base on fire these past couple of days. People have been bothered by them, and
they have been a little on fire.
I don't understand. Very benign. Yeah. Exactly. That's why I didn't address it the last couple of days, but people want to hear the Stool's thoughts, so I put it on the rundown today because I don't think it's a big deal. There's nothing wrong with that from Dylan Raiola. And why do we care anymore?
So a couple things would be real simple. You're probably going to get asked this at some point in time. Just have the killer answer, and the killer answer would be like going like that. My time there was great. I'm disappointed it didn't go better, and that was a great place for me, and I'm glad to be here at Oregon. And just like that, and then you're always, you know, there's no reason because he's back here at times.
He does.
I mean, he's been back here numerous times since he left. And so that's why you just want to be so complimentary because all you gain from there's nothing gained from it when you have if you leave in a bitter way of some sort because he did get a lot of money here.
Yes, he did,
and he got insane attention. I mean, to the level of like Jason talked about, he's a freshman leading him out of the tunnel, and so that's a lot. So when you have he was a lot of things too were given before earned. As far there was money given. There was a big deal of all the things that happened.
You're suggesting she should have turned away the money?
What's that? No, not turned it away, but I'd be very thankful.
Sure.
I'd be extremely thankful for the situation. I'd be very thankful to be at Oregon too. And I'm not quite sure. I mean, okay, the whole thing with corn and if they have mountains
versus
I don't know,
trees and mountains.
So I don't know all that, but
other than
that, it's nothing.
Kind of a nothing burger.
Yeah,
that's again.
I agree.
I don't understand. People just anytime he talks, it mentions Nebraska, it's gonna get people's attention, even though that was pretty harmless from Dylan Raiola. Yeah. I don't know why anybody would be offended by anything he said there.
You have to kind of
except for the fact he's just not here anymore.
You have to drum up some control.
Last year at Media Days, the comments from Frost that was a big deal. This year he said nothing. This year he said nothing, and it was still a story written about it. And he said nothing. This year Frost says nothing about it and still got a whole story. That's interesting. Yeah. So Raiola may get that next time he gets interviewed. Well, he didn't say anything about Nebraska. That'll be another story. So the first thing I told Connor was we're playing this today like that. I use the same words, nothing burger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't really interest me. Not a big deal. Most likely.
That's the point. That's why we buried it till today because it's not. There's nothing of substance there. If you're offended, I'd say just stop. Just let the kid move on. You got Calandra. You got a new team here. He had his time here. He played pretty well. Wasn't great, but wasn't terrible. And it didn't work. He moved on. It's okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to be against him or root against him by any means.
No. I wouldn't think so.
If he was attacking Nebraska saying that play sucked, different story. But he did not say that.
No.
It's a different landscape.
No, the Oregon has more talent.
We all know they have more talent. Yeah. The whole world knows that.
Now, you don't have to say it, but he was asked a question and he answered it, and that's it.
Yeah, that was said, also, at Florida State last year is how much more talent they had from, what's his name, last name, Williams?
Oh, James Williams.
James Williams.
Is it James Williams?
He about 3 times he
did
mentioned
say
it,
that. Yeah.
and ended up he didn't really play, and they just had a horrible year.
Yeah.
So it wasn't one of those like that. The talent couldn't have been that great difference.
No, not at Florida State.
In the ACC, you wouldn't have ended up with did they have a losing record? Or did they get to
what did they get?
Yeah, I mean,
what did they get?
Yeah, they weren't good last year.
Hold on.
5-7, right?
5 and they beat
Bama.
They beat Bama in the opener
off the bat, and it went all south after that.
It just crashed. So it wasn't. They talked about this insane amount of talent difference. Really, was there? Because
didn't
seem like it. Didn't show up.
State football record. Hold on.
This is from Deb from Beatrice. A good take. She says he didn't say anything that was wrong. It's just a lot of people are mad he's waited so long to say anything to Nebraska about his time here. I wish him the best. She thinks it's the fact it's taken him this long.
Not
to
a bad
say anything.
take.
Which that's fair, Deb. That is fair.
Not a bad.
That's
take.
rational. That's reasonable.
Florida State 5-7 last year, 2-6 in the ACC.
So don't tell me that the talent level was just ridiculously different.
No.
Yeah, not going for that. And I told you guys I went to Oregon for practice.
Yes.
Right.
Yes,
When
you
I
did.
came
How'd
back,
that look to you?
I told you it looked like an SEC team.
Right.
I said I was blown away. I sat in meetings. I sat in all the meetings. Went to practice. All those different things. I'm sitting there.
They'll look different.
And I'm like, oh wow. I sat in the outside linebacker room, and sat with those guys. I'm like, okay, this is different.
Yeah, I hate that we have that. We can say it. Obviously, they're more talented. I wish you wouldn't have to say that, but I think people would be
one team is ranked
startled.
preseason 2. One team is receiving 12 votes.
Wouldn't the same thing? I mean, there hasn't been much said from the transfers this year from LSU and from South Carolina, and Nebraska hasn't said much, have they? Have those guys been asked? Black, have they been asked? Tell us the
Brendan
difference.
Black.
Tell us the difference of the talent level between here at that.
Yeah,
that hasn't really been much said, but
No.
I just think nothing of it. I'm with you guys.
Yeah. I just wish it wasn't that pronounced, but I think people would be almost alarmed when they see Oregon. Like, how can they look that much better?
Well, there's also the comments. I mean, again, he's right now the backup quarterback at Oregon, but I'm not trying to wish anything bad at all on Dante Moore, but we often see backups have to be forced into play during the year because of injuries during games or long-term injuries. So there's a great chance that Raiola does play at some point this year when it matters, not just in garbage time, but he might play in real time.
Yeah.
And we'll see how that looks for Oregon.
I wonder with that. Now, it doesn't matter anymore because of the 5-for-5 rule. So if he goes in and just plays a few games like that, I have to ask one quick question, though, to Steve like that. He's been needing a Pop-Tart for like 10. I mean, what? There's no reason for it.
Pop-Tart.
And so a nervous habit.
No, it's not nervous. I'm just trying to flatten it out a little bit.
Why?
Well, there needs to be addressed. That freaked me out a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been going the whole time. Get a chance to rewind this on YouTube. Please check it out.
Yeah, it's just
needing a Pop-Tart.
Flattening it out.
It's my problem. I notice everything. I hate it. I don't like that.
Sorry, I won't need it anymore.
So I noticed Jake trying to sneak down the left side of the road.
Okay, Genghis on YouTube says, not a classy move, but I'm not upset about it either. I've seen worse from fans right here in this chat during the show.
Yeah.
Jan.
Yeah.
This chat, you guys don't see. It gets a little crazy sometimes. I don't read all the. There's some attacking things on there. Not at us, but at each other. Like the YouTube chat, they get very angry at each other. It's a dangerous place to be.
Are they attacking my time in Corpus Christi?
No, nothing about that. They're attacking each other and making fun of each other. It's very uncomfortable. Day after, and they keep coming back for more.
Yeah.
That's kind of, as a fan, you have sort of a license to act out, right?
They use our chat as a place to attack others in the chat.
If fans didn't act out, it'd be horrible fans.
Right.
If you didn't have people if you didn't have the old voice of the grandstand, like that, people acted, that was so small. But that now, people can just fire things out and you're obscure. You don't know who you are. You're just, hanging out at your house right now.
Telling kids they suck. You wouldn't usually. That's usually not okay, but in this space, it's probably okay to a certain degree, right?
Yes, but we agree on the show that the Raiola comments are nothing of substance, nothing to be worked up about.
Yeah.
And
the problem probably is for some would be that now there was some comment said, so there'll probably be a follow-up question. Now, you had mentioned Nebraska in this like that. Is there something else may come up? If it was just one of those things like, love my time there, they treated me unbelievable. Sorry we didn't get better or win more games, and now I'm here in another great place. Then I think that doesn't get asked again. There's probably going to be a follow-up at some point in time. There'll probably be a follow-up by somebody maybe 5 years from now from someone from the Nebraska pundits of an interview with them. Like, well, tell us the difference. What was this like? Type of thing.
So we stand united on nothing there.
Dylan.
Now, when we come back, Paul Feinbaum has referred to Nick Saban as Daddy Saban. He's got comments about him babying Alabama, and after he's left, we'll play that next on Early Break on the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Nepco and Anderson Ford on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Building a new home can be a challenge, a lot of big choices. With our Remington homes, we have designed 15 different floor plans that appeal to a wide range of people.
Bob Benish of Aspen Builders, talking about Remington Homes, which makes the home building process easier.
People really enjoy being able to go to our website, which is remingtonlincoln.com, pick a plan, pick a price point, go through and build it yourself. You have a lot of options, whether you want granite, painted trim, wood floors, more stone, all options with our Remington homes. People do not want to be married to their house payment. You're able to get what you really want in a home for a great price with very limited stress. And that's what Remington homes are all about.
Home building is easier with a Remington home from Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at remingtonlincoln.com. remingtonlincoln.com.
You started your business to build something special. Now it's time to grow and protect it. At Pinnacle Bank, our treasury management services help you do just that. Through smarter payment technology, account administration, and fraud protection. So no matter the size of your business, you can get the most out of your financial operations. Request your free consultation at pinbank.com/consult. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
When Nebraska businesses win, we all win. And the Nebraska Chamber is helping make that happen. Tackling the tough stuff like job creation, affordable and accessible childcare, and building a stronger workforce. We're stepping up so local businesses can step forward. If you want to see Nebraska keep growing, keep competing, and keep winning, get connected with the Nebraska Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Learn more at nechamber.com.
Hi, it's Sean Callahan here with Koppel Chevrolet GMC in Louisville. Koppel is proud to be the highest rated GMC dealer in the Omaha and Lincoln areas based on Google reviews. Right now, get 0% financing for 60 months on new Silverado and Sierra 1500 models. But hurry, the 0% financing offer won't last long. Visit us in Louisville or check us out online at koppelcars.com.
For remote starters, audio upgrades, and more, there's only one place to go. Auto Sounds of Lincoln at 48th and O.
Hey, Jake, you know what I love almost as much as the Big Red?
Big scores on the field?
Good guess, but nope.
Big spikes on the court?
Love those too, but I'm thinking food. Like those big, budget-friendly portions you find at Buzzard Billy's.
Now you're talking. I love Buzzard Billy's. I love the shrimp po' boys and the blackened chicken.
You almost always find me enjoying gumbo.
Big plays, big scores, big wins, Big Red. Yep, love them all, especially
those big portions that are budget-friendly. Only at Buzzard Billy's, A-Market.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Hey there, this is Paul Scheel, owner of High Electric. I want to thank our friends and loyal customers and introduce High Electric to those looking for a new electrician. We've been serving the Lincoln and Omaha area for over 30 years, from design to install, upgrades, and repair. If you are a homeowner or a small business needing some electrical work, call us at 402-466-6606 or check us out at hyelectric.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Played Against Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. It's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear that you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play Against Sports at 48th and Vine.
We're on the air.
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
To more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
I got to read this from the YouTube chat real quick. Mediocre fan says this. I put on the screen.
Are they
for him.
fighting?
No, he's mad at me.
Yeah.
Okay.
He says, Jake, we weren't aware you followed us so closely in the chat. We will now focus our anger on you guys. Don't poke the bears, Jake. Let us bicker at our own accord.
Yeah, you can,
What do they
to
bicker
about all sorts of stuff. It's not even always Nebraska. It's about life stuff.
Really?
Politics get involved
Really?
on the
Nice.
YouTube chat.
Nice.
How did we not know this, Bill?
I don't let you guys see it.
And then,
But we could see it if we wanted
well,
to.
you could,
after.
yeah,
you
I've been told by
absolutely
some of the breakers, a lot of people are on there early, like at 5:45.
Yeah.
They're logged in,
Yep.
and they've started.
Thank you to them.
Thank you. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, conversation begins before the show even starts.
Yeah,
And
there's
you're not
something-
discouraging this.
Well,
right?
there's pleasantries at the beginning. Like, good morning,
Okay.
Bolt. Hey, Rashawn, good to see you. And then it gets, then Genghis gets involved. He gets a little spicy.
So
in here.
Genghis is the problem.
Oh, Genghis likes to start fires on the
Does he?
YouTube chat. He would tell you this 100%. 100%.
Instigator. He's a bit of an instigator.
Genghis
Yeah.
is an instigator 100%.
That's interesting.
I'm not
It's a
trying to.
forum.
We've named names.
Well, Genghis. Well,
Yeah.
Genghis is there every single day.
Yeah.
If you want to see all the previous chats, you could see he's Corn Raider is an instigator
Yeah.
also on YouTube.
We didn't know any of this. We're the stuff, the things that me and Steve don't know.
That's,
We're a classic example of how you make the sausage.
You'll get Nels occasionally putting something spicy on there, but it's usually Genghis getting a little
Nels
spicy in
does
the
too.
text
Nels in
line.
Montana. Yeah, we're not aware of any of those things.
no.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. But
But,
I think it's.
We've
just
said
fine.
numerous times that me and Steve do not. It happened like on one or two of the remotes where we could kind of see.
Yeah, you could see the text line and the YouTube
the
chat.
text line, stuff like that. I'm going, that's not good for us.
No.
We'd get
Easily
enamored.
distracted.
Yeah, we're very much
That's why we
easily
keep
distracted.
it the way it is right here.
Yeah. I multitask all the time because I have to multitask because I can't stay focused on one thing long enough unless it's coaching. That's it. It's the only thing I can do that I can stay focused on that for the duration.
Genghis has chimed in. He says, I knew Jake always reads the chat. You can read in his facial expressions. Yes, I do laugh sometimes.
Wow, Genghis.
If you
is
see me
watching.
laughing at some time, it's either something you just said or something I've read on the text line.
Wow, Genghis notices.
Oh, yeah, you can see that.
Follows your face.
He does. You can see if I've read
Didn't
something.
know that was happening.
It'd be nice if we were. Don't take this wrong. It'd be nice if we were just on the radio.
We've advanced past that.
I know.
Things
Yeah,
that
I would love to go radio.
as Rick Heyman said earlier, that video killed the radio stars. Video.
Yeah.
Everything's video now.
Yeah, I know. I know that.
Back
I
since
just
1979.
just be
Oh,
cool
Jake.
if we were just radio
Yeah.
only. Can't
I
do
tell
it.
you
Some people we are.
I tell you what's kind of nice now is the video's kind of dead now, right?
Is it?
Tell me the last time you saw a good video. I haven't seen a music video.
Oh,
music
video.
video.
No,
Yeah,
it's
they are kind of
largely
I mean, well,
dead.
first of all, MTV doesn't even exist anymore.
No,
It's gone. So when they make music now, it's not like, well, I got
it's on their YouTube channel.
Yeah, maybe
Because anybody chime is VH1 still? Seems like VH1 is still
are they
going.
still alive? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't have that channel. It is around.
God dang, Bill, I don't know it. I can't answer any of that.
Let's talk sports.
Yeah, we got some audio from the SEC.
Good.
Nick Saban was referred to as Daddy Saban by Paul Feinbaum
That's so
because
funny.
apparently he's babying expectations for Alabama since he has departed. I'll leave it at that. He was on Get Up with the ESPN guys. Here's Paul Feinbaum explaining why he's upset at Nick Saban for babying Alabama.
What did you think of that? Stop it, coach, already. I mean, we're talking about the University of Alabama here. We're not talking about some off-brand school, Greeny, in the middle of nowhere. When Nick Saban was the head coach, and by the way, Caleb Downs, who you talked about a few minutes ago, he only played there for 2 years and then left as soon as DeBoer got there. Alabama was number one in the country for, at some point, 15 straight years. They were the favorite, I think, at all but one game during a 16-game stretch. And Nick Saban's now trying to dumb down the DeBoer expectations, and I'm not having it. Alabama still has great players. They still have everything that you have to have, and I just don't like the fact that the former coach is trying to soft pedal his successor. It's like you know the dad telling the young son, it's okay if you strike out at the Little League game. It's not okay at Alabama, and that's the problem a lot of people have with Kalen DeBoer. They question whether he has the right DNA, and when Daddy Saban comes in and puts his arms around him after 8 losses in 2 seasons and inexplicable losses, it just doesn't play very well in Sweet Home Alabama.
That's Paul Feinbaum on. Nick Saban has said that he thinks Alabama could fly under the radar in terms of asking about their preseason ranking.
That's what Phil said. Phil picked him as his dark horse national title team.
How about
because they won't be rated in the top 10?
They went 17 years in a row of being in the top 10 preseason. How about that? 17 years in a row. That's pretty solid. I'm sure Nebraska's got a pretty incredible run on some numbers. They were in the top 10 also. But it was interesting. Also, I mean, talk about a job that was a brutal job to take.
Mm-hmm.
So can you imagine back? Let's say, well, they what if they'd have got Siggs? Could you imagine if they would have hired Siggs from JMU to come to Alabama?
The response, excuse me, James Madison.
That would
could
be,
they have done it?
Potentially, if they had the full backing of Saban. If he'd have said, "This is the guy," I don't want to hear about it. He's the guy.
Yeah,
and then he could have.
Yeah,
but that really wasn't happening. Remember, DeBoer just won. I mean, went to the national championship game at Washington. That's not easy to do.
Right.
So who else was there? So
I can't remember who else there was at that point. I just think if DeBoer loses 4, he's in trouble.
Yeah, there's could always be
trouble.
Same thing. Who you hiring? Who you hiring?
I know.
It's always the big question.
That's always the question. Who's the next guy that's going to hire? Because pretty well noted that Alabama does not have the same money as Texas and Texas A&M and the same. They do not have the same.
They
money.
don't have he was now. Feinbaum was sort of wrong. They don't have everything that everybody has. They're not as moneyed as people might think. So they don't have as much as those top teams have. They have everything else.
They got a lot.
Yeah,
they got, and it's just interesting how they're getting just so beat up, and it's because of what they've done. But they won a playoff game last year. They won a playoff.
They did win a playoff game.
It has to count for something, doesn't
it?
They
won in Norman.
Road.
Yeah,
on the
they
road.
won in Norman. It does. It just got erased by
what
6.
happens this year if Rule wins a playoff game?
Oh,
I mean,
you'd like to think it would elevate Nebraska considerably.
There would be a parade.
I would like to think so.
It would be nuts.
Something.
It would be absolutely
There'd be a massive
nuts.
party in the
Even
city
if it was
sure.
followed by a blowout loss.
Yes,
I think it would.
Yeah. There'd be zero. And I understand, but that's why you take
Alabama's their fans not enthused by what happened in the postseason. I mean, they got blown out by Georgia.
They had lost to Indiana, 33-30.
Yeah,
be
different.
Wins it all. We a little bit different.
But the blowout.
The blowout.
38-3.
And it looked ugly.
Yeah.
And so
you had a first round quarterback in that team. 38-3. They lost to Indiana.
Ouch. And they got bullied.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I liked his comment today, though. DeBoer did this. Someone asked, hey, you're not – have you or your players noticed you're not in the top 10 coaches poll? He said, we're aware.
Oh, did he say that?
He said,
all right. I like
aware.
that. He needs more of that.
Yeah, we're aware.
All right, good.
The spillover is next on Early Break in the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Presented by Nebco on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hog Wild's giant stuffed baked potatoes are anything but basic and really hit the spot when you're craving a little comfort food. Nothing is more satisfying than a Hog Wild baked potato loaded with butter, sour cream, cheddar cheese, bacon bits, and chives. Add your choice of a Hog Wild house-smoked meat like pulled pork, chicken, or brisket for a little extra. Order online at GoHogWild.com. Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, 3210 Cornhusker Highway in Lincoln.
But don't be late, we close at 8.
Looking for something different for lunch or dinner in Lincoln? Big 8 is now open at 1226 P Street, serving seafood boils and Asian cuisine. Get your hands messy with fresh, flavorful seafood boils. Hot, bold, and made to share. Or enjoy classic Chinese and Asian dishes, perfect for lunch, dinner, or a night out with friends and family. Big flavors, generous portions, a brand new dining experience. Big 8, now open in Lincoln.
You started your business to build something special. Now it's time to grow and protect it. At Pinnacle Bank, our treasury management services help you do just that. Through smarter payment technology, account administration, and fraud protection. So no matter the size of your business, you can get the most out of your financial operations. Request your free consultation at pinbank.com/consult. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mixed Concrete in Lincoln and Palmyra. Ready Mixed offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they cover the cost of CDL training. Apply with Ready Mixed Concrete today to be eligible for a $2,500 hiring bonus. From Nebco's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today with Ready Mixed Concrete. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
Hi, it's Sean Callahan here with Koppel Chevrolet GMC in Louisville. Koppel is proud to be the highest rated GMC dealer in the Omaha and Lincoln areas based on Google reviews. Right now, get 0% financing for 60 months on new Silverado and Sierra 1500 models. But hurry, the 0% financing offer won't last long. Visit us in Louisville or check us out online at koppelcars.com.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
At Raising Cane's, we hand batter every chicken finger, mix every cane sauce, butter every Texas toast, stir every slaw, and salt every fry. Because when you do it right, you can taste it in every bite. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
I'm Andy Jackson. And I'm Bergen Riley. Whether it's on or off the court, having a partner you can count on makes all the difference. It's true in volleyball, it's true in our communities, and it's true with insurance too. We're proud to be on the Insight Partners team. Insight Partners is a team of insurance agencies working together to better serve customers and communities across the Midwest. Insight Partners, better together.
For remote starters, audio upgrades, and more, there's only one place to go. Auto Sounds of Lincoln at 48th and O.
We're on the air.
Back
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
to more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and The Ticket FM.
It is time for the spillover, sponsored by Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, who has teamed up once again with Megan Maroney. She was just here in Lincoln. Oh, by the way,
Megan Maroney, she's no phony.
That's right. She has the limited edition Cloud 9 Pink
Cloud
Sparkly
9
Cup, available for a small upcharge with the purchase of any combo. That's cooked to order chicken fingers, salty crinkle cut fries, and buttery Texas toast in style, all washed down with a fresh squeezed lemonade in the new Cloud 9 Cup. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love. What are the chances that all of us or any of us watch the NFL game tonight? Decent. Preseason game.
It'll be on the TV. Watch a little bit of
Well,
it.
just Carson Beck and see
Yeah.
what that looks like. They want to get Marvin Harrison going early.
He's had some more drops.
Well, he's had a lot of drops in camp. They show it's like, wow.
Imagine you're going to see some Luke Kuechly and what's Fitzgerald's first name? The Hall of Fame.
Larry.
Those guys will, I'm sure, be there. Kuechly, I wouldn't know him if I saw him. He played for Jacksonville or Carolina.
And he also played at Boston.
Carolina.
Which one did he play for?
He was at
Carolina.
See, he's not burned in your brain, and I think he's not burned in your brain because he played at Carolina and they're never on TV.
That's fair.
Yeah. Kuechly, it's not like a guy I don't really remember watching him that much because
Well,
he
he shortened his career. He didn't play as long as he could have, too.
Okay. Fitzgerald's burned in my brain. Big receiver, ex guy out there.
Absolutely.
Right? Just a prototypical big receiver. But Kuechly, I don't know. I wouldn't know him if I saw him. But he's a Hall of Fame. He's going in the Hall of Fame.
Absolutely. He was
He was
If
very
you play
good.
at Jacksonville and Carolina, you're lost. What year did they come into the league?
96.
95. Good job.
95,
You know
96.
that?
Did not know that.
Boris
Becker, I know.
He knew 6 Grand Slams, which is one of the most amazing things in my month.
Sip almost left there. I can't
Day
do
one
this.
stuff.
I can't
No, it's
do
really
this.
not. That's amazing that you knew off the top of your head. 6 Grand Slams for Boris Becker, who just served a prison stint for hiding funds from the
tax man.
Yeah, from the.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah,
that'll get you.
If you want to listen to that game tonight, it will be here on the ticket. You can
Oh,
listen,
God.
You can listen to Panthers
Wow.
Cardinals Hall of Fame game 7 p.m. here on 93.7.
You are
The
a
Ticket.
committed person to listen to.
Absolutely. Hey,
Yes.
preseason
Or you should
football,
be committed.
Yes.
And if
No, you're driving around. You
Yes.
like to listen to it.
I'd want to listen to it. I'd want to hear
Yeah.
that. If I'm in the car, I'll have it on.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, anything from Arizona or that you're
no, just Carson Beck.
Yeah, just anything.
Jeremiah Love's not playing, so we can't see him at running back.
Yeah.
Anything from the other team that you're interested
Panthers.
in. Yeah.
Well, they made the playoffs. People forget they made the playoffs last year.
Yeah, they do.
Bryce Young had a nice year.
Weren't they sub 500?
I think they're either 9-8 or 8-9.
8
One of
and
the-
9.
It was not
8
good.
and
Yeah,
9.
it was a bad year for
They
the
were
NFC
8 and 9.
South.
I know they weren't over
And
500. They made the playoffs.
they pushed the Rams in that playoff game too. It was a good game.
That's Canales, right? Their coach.
Dave Canales.
Yeah.
Look at Sip.
NFL.
Those NFL.
Thank you, Steve.
You're welcome. Hall of Fame game tonight.
7 p.m.
Yep.
Here on the ticket. That's it for us. Old School is next. We will see you guys tomorrow.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Anderson Ford on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
When your